Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Hello, everybody. You know that sound. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Mouth's a little cursed, but that's not bad. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Happy Thursday. How is everybody? The deck truly be on one today. Indeed. It's just one of those days. I looked high in that? Maybe I did. I don't know what I would look like if I were high, honestly. Hello, everybody. Hello. Jack is here. I see Moss, Smooch. Who else have we got? Smooch, thank you for the 15 stream streak. That means the world. Hello, Echo. Rick, hello. Yeah, it looks like all of our cards are kind of in the same boat, aren't they? But I'm just saying, has the deck been wrong? Has the deck been wrong, generally? Waking up with a nosebleed is probably not fun, but I do think that could count. Hello, Kestrel. Kestrel's got the best card of all of us. Kestrel, rub off some of your... Wow, that was not the way to start that. I was going to say, can you rub off some of your greatness on us? And then it just got worse. I'm going to move on from that. No, Alex, stop! Alex, stop. Hi, crazy. We can't start the day like this. We can't. It's happened too much. Hi, Janko. How are you? How is everybody? You got the flu? Remember me when I've died? Oh, no. Rick, do you actually have the flu, like, for surezies? I feel like, weren't you just, like, kind of feeling under the weather? I feel like that wasn't too long ago. That blows, man. Kestrel, rub off your greatness. Guys. Kestrel can do whatever they want. It has me a little worried that I woke up with a bloody nose. It's probs the air. Oh, does that happen in the springtime? I feel like some people are just really sensitive to nosebleeds with weather changes, right? Weather changes in general. I used to think when people talked about like, okay, you know, when people talk about like, oh, I can feel the rain's coming, I can feel it in my bones, and they don't mean like in my bones, like in a, like, yeah, I can just tell, I feel it. But they literally mean like my bones ache. Like my joints hurt when the rains come in. Do you know what I mean? And you'll hear people say that. I never understood that in my life. Until very recently. It's happened within moving in this house. So within the last year or so. I've noticed that when crazy storms come in, sometimes they trigger my migraines. And I'm not to the point where like I feel a migraine come on and I'm like, yes, the rains are coming. Like I'm not at that point yet, but I am at the point now where I can tell if a really crazy storm day comes in, I'm like, oh shit, what's going to go on? And now I'm kind of wondering, like, do these people, like, does anyone here have that where people feel it in their joints and the storms come in and they're like low key the wizard, or not the wizard, the village mage? I think that's so neat. Tell me, maybe Smooch, maybe your nose is like that. Maybe you're the village elder, mage person. The village sage. I'm doing a Smooch, you're dyeing your hair. Rosie, that's so cool. What color are you doing, man? It's consensual. I'm glad, Kestrel. I was sort of pushing through while in the early stages on Tuesday, Wednesday. Now it's like full on. That sucks. I even feel like, maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like around the holiday season, you were like feeling beat down. It was like right before your vacation. I feel like you went on, but I could be misremembering. I could also just been like you're tired from work, schooling, you know, general fatigue, all that. I didn't mean to create the storms. Hi, Emily. How are you doing? If you lived here, you would just trigger over and over because it rains on and off. Well, that's the weird thing is it's not all rains. Because I did used to live in Florida where like from May to September, it rains like every afternoon. It has to do with like, if you guys know what, I I don't know if you guys get this weather phenomenon in other parts of the world, but like, and I feel like the eastern United States specifically, you guys know there's like a big front that'll come through, and it's like this band of rain that'll just come through. And sometimes when it gets really strong, it's like the pressure drops. And I think it has to do with like the low pressure suddenly dropping. I don't know. It's bizarre. Oh, never mind. I think Rick's explaining exactly what I'm talking about. My joints hurt when the weather changes. Rapid drops in barometric pressure, which create an imbalance between outside air pressure and air pressure inside your sinuses or inner ear, can shift blood vessels to expand, stimulate pain-sensitive nerves. Oh, and alter brain chemicals. That's exactly what causes migraines then. So that would explain it, huh? So that's what it is. I felt weather changes coming in physically since I was probably in my preteens. Maybe I'm just not that tuned into my body in that sense. I would like to. I feel like that's a superpower. I want to be able to do that. It would make me feel more like a witch, and anything I can do to feel more in that vein, I want to do. I'm always feeling beat down. No. Rosie's dyeing their head a cherry brown red. I love that type of color. I love that type of color. I'm a trendsetter now. Let's go. Ian also says hi. Hello, Ian. Hello. Remember a week or two ago when I said my eye hurt so I couldn't read? Yeah, well, didn't you have a sty? And I think you also had a sty recently. Have you had 2 separate styes recently? Turns out it's perceptal cellulitis. Oh no. I know a little bit about cellulitis. I'm glad you're getting on antibiotics though. Skin is going to break for the infection backs down. Damn. Moss, I'm not going to lie. That's like one of my worst fucking nightmares. Okay, here's an interesting question for the gang. Is it the best conversation topic? Maybe not. But I'll throw this out there in case people don't know this about me. I have an eye phobia. And I dread the day I have to go to the eye doctor. Or perhaps I need eye drops. Or anything like Moss is experiencing. Fucking nightmare. I shit you not. On like my top 3, I don't want to do this in my life. That's probably like in my top 3. I think it would be over childbirth. Like that's how serious I am about this. As stupid as that sounds, I can't stand the thought of touching my eyeballs or doctors. Like it wigs me out and it makes me like nauseous if I think about it too visually, right? And it's to the point where I've avoided going to the eye doctor my entire life. I go to every other doctor's appointment regularly, annually. I even go to the dentist twice a year. Eye doctor, never seen him. And I know that's bad. But I just can't. I can't handle the eye doctor getting up in there. I know they don't wiggle my eyes. I just don't want them touching. You know what used to freak me out, Emily? This is what did it. I've always been afraid of that shit since I was a kid. Like eye drops and stuff. I just can't do it. That's bad. I know it is. But the thing that freaks me out, and I don't think it's as bad, is the dilation of the eye. I actually can't look someone in the face. Hi, Nora. I actually cannot look someone in the face if their eyes are dilated, like when they have to go to the doctor. It legit makes me feel like I have to hurl. The dilation doesn't always happen. Can I request? But if I go into the doctor's as a 32-year-old woman and I'm like, I'm assuming I'm not going this year. Fuck that. I'm probably going to be 32 or older by the time I go. I'm going to walk in and say, I'm a big bitch. Can you not do this? Can you please just hold off? It's a genuine fear. Stay away from my eyes or I will be aggressive. I feel like people have weird phobias like this, right? Eye phobia, like you hate even looking at people's eyes. I can't see. Okay. Another thing, Emily, to clarify, when people do this, I can do it a little bit on my own eye, but when people like pull their skin down to make a face, or I got another one for you. I cannot watch someone put in or take out contacts. I actually need a little bit of a warning around my friends when they do it, and I have to look away. And if I watch them put in or take out eye contacts, I feel like I'm gonna hurl at like bar none. When I cosplay, this is actually one reason why I really want to get over this fear. I cannot do contacts myself then, obviously. If I can't even watch someone do it, I don't want to do that at all. And it makes me really sad that I really want to cosplay and I can't do the like when I did Jinx, I just went with my natural eye color, which is nothing like either of her eye colors. And it sucks. And I wish I could do that. So anyways, don't look up what eyeballs actually look like up close. See, all the little fibers, I think that actually added to the phobia. Here's something funny. When I was in high school, I was going to be a doctor. Hi, Subhan. Hello. You dropped in to say hi, and if you've got an exam tomorrow, good luck. Best of luck to you. I'm sorry you came in on my eyeball rant. So when I was in high school, I was going to be a doctor. That was kind of like, I was going to do something in medicine. I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to go into research, into like office practice. I wasn't sure, but I was always interested in medicine. It was around the time I started taking my extra AP classes and anatomy classes that I started realizing, is this a good fit for me? Maybe it's not. And I started learning about the up close details of the brain and the nervous system in general, and the eyeball. And something about that, I remember those 2 lessons, I left the room feeling nauseous. And I didn't know why, because other shit, you have to remember, I've dissected a cat before. I've done many dissections where I was the one at the table leading the way with, like, I was the one with the scalpel, getting my hands in there, and the other people were the ones, like, taking notes and shit, right? So I thought I was in the clear, like, I'm fucking good. I got a stomach of steel. I grew up watching House as a child, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did anyway. I was like, I'll be good. I'll be fucking good. And then eyeball day came and brain day came. And I watched videos of like eye stuff and then a hemispherectomy. I listened dissected with bare hands and sticks. I just went in there with my hands. You actually do have to get in there with your hands. They're gloved, obviously, but you actually do. But I remember the day, I'll never forget. The eyeball shit fucked me up. Aqueous jelly. I will never forget the word aqueous jelly ever in my life. And then the hemispherectomy did me in. And I watched that procedure and I said, I don't think I can do this anymore. And that's when I started thinking, maybe I should be a music major. I was like, is this really what I want to dedicate all my time to? Look at you with the big googly eyes. You can't just say, I don't want to get my eyes dilated. I can say that to them. They'd be cool with it. They wouldn't think I'm weird. I don't want to be like annoying either. I can manually unfocus my eyes. It's a recessive trait. I actually learned about that recently. I can do that too, Smooch Husband. It makes sense. It's a normal, reasonable fear turned up a notch. It's definitely turned up, for sure. I think seeing someone put in a fake eye would be Alyssa's nightmare. You want to know the other weird thing about this? It must have come in when I was older. Because, Rick, you're right. When I was a kid, my uncle had a very good friend who I met a couple times. When I say kid, I was like 6 years old. I'm like this tall. He had a glass eye, and he would tap it. And I hate that I remember this. I remember he let me tap his eye, and I went like, and I was like, whoa! And I thought it was neat. Oh, Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle. I remember I thought it was neat. So I don't know what happened between 6-year-old Alyssa and then like 16-year-old Alyssa. And maybe it was the surgeries they showed me. I don't know. Something happened and I was just suddenly changed forever. Hi, Trina. Oh my God, everyone's here. We're talking about eyeballs. They put the non-toxic yellow dye in my eyes to see if there's any issues with the eye itself. Oh yeah, like a contrast sort of. Whoa. I'm super nearsighted and I have weirdness with people near my eyes, so I get it. I strongly encourage you to get your eyes checked. I know, as a migrainer, that's what my PCP says. It's a huge part of the equation. I know, that's what my PCP said to me, and I'm a bitch about it. I'm a little bitch. I know I am. I know it. Is there something we instinctively protect? That's true. That's a good point. That makes me feel a little better about it. It's not a completely unreal fear. I feel like a common one with people too is like necks. People don't like their neck to be touched or like I feel like a lot of guys, you know how guys will often have like they have to wear this hoodie is actually kind of a good example of it. This hoodie normally rides up to my neck and kind of hangs backwards because the hood is heavy. I feel like a lot of times guys when they wear or ladies or NBs, anyone can wear this shit. But you know what I'm saying, traditionally speaking, when people wear bow ties and ties and they have to like do it up to their neck, I feel like a lot of dudes hate that. And I get it. It doesn't bother me because I actually wear chokers and stuff all the time, but I do get it. I've dissected an eyeball before. Let me scroll down a bit on the chat, guys. I'm sorry if I missed some stuff. I want to make sure I'm not too far behind. You got an infection when you had reduction surgery and it felt like exactly what's on my eye right now. Oh, I remember you talking about that previously, Moss. I do. That infected issue caused the skin and the infection to, put it simply, brought me to the ground. I can imagine. I've seen cellulitis and it's yeah, that shit's no joke. Yeah, I hope you get that fixed soon. That's crazy. Alternative title, Moss Eye Stories freaking Alyssa out. I kind of brought up the eye thing myself a bit. I mean, I did ask about the sty, but then I was like, hey, did you guys know I have an eye phobia? You have a wasp phobia? I do too. Wait, Emily, that's got to be my other one. Wasps? I'm not an environmentalist, but emotionally, I wish wasps didn't exist. Bees can live on. Wasps? I need them out of here. You don't want things touching my Alex's apple. Buzzing insects in general, you don't like. I'm slowly getting better with that, but I can't. If a wasp is within 10 feet of me, I like bolt in the other direction. Like a child, it's quite embarrassing out in a public place. Yeah, you can ask them to not dilate your eyes. I'll probably have to do that sooner or later. There's some great games on the Steam sale. I do want to maybe peruse that with you guys today. I don't want you guys to see too many surprises on my wish list. Because some of the stuff on my wish list is the freaky shit I play on Backyard Blanket Fort. Shout out to BBF, exclamation point BBF if you're not following Blanket Fort. But yeah, some of that I like to keep a surprise, but I already see some good deals. You love a good tie, especially in a work context. Choke me, Daddy Corporation. Trina also dissected a eyeball in high school. I feel like whenever I tell people I dissected a cat, it freaks them out. They get really like, how dare you? And almost offended. And I'm like, listen, it was part of anatomy class. I would think a good eye doctor can be called and discuss your fear beforehand. It's quite a common issue. I'm sure they have anti-anxiety meds and stuff for you. That's a good point. I could at least bring it up and be like, hey, do we have to dilate right away? Are there ways around this? I know Alex has also told me, like, apparently now the way they check your eye, like the pressure, the puff of air thing they do is now better. It's like easier and less intrusive than it was when I was in middle school, high school. So that's good. You're going to laugh. I'm such a cheapskate. I was offered the anti-anxiety funny gas, the nitrous gas, when I got my cavity filled in last year. And I opted not to because I would have had to pay an extra $250. And I'm a cheapskate that didn't want to do that for a 20-minute appointment. So I went without it. And I'm glad I did. I see cavity. I'll get to that story in a second. Here, let me catch up real fast on chats. In my non-eye news, everyone should check out the Backyard Blanket Fort VOD from last night. Alex did some fucking grade A VA debut work. You're absolutely right. Used to have nightmares about insects entering my ear. That actually happened to me. Not me. That happened to my friend in college, and she had to go to the hospital for it. Disaster. And now I'm afraid of it too. Sounds like we have a lot of fears in common. I fell asleep halfway through. You're gonna watch it tonight. I think you're gonna love it. What is the point of wasps? Exactly. I know people say they're pollinators too. So like, again, I'm not an environmentalist, right? I don't know shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. But also, what if we just had more bees? What if more bees do trick, right? We did a cow eyeball, a frog, and a rat. I did an owl pellet, a rat, and a cat. Cow eyeball's insane. Yeah, cat, oh my god. I feel like American schooling should focus less on dissecting stuff and more on basic reading and critical thinking skills. You're not wrong. I feel like I am a little bit above, not a little bit, I would say I am above the bell curve of reading and critical thinking skills in the American system. But you're right. There's definitely people that were in that class that maybe should have been there. Smooch has almost finished a cosplay. Let's go. Oh, and Jay doesn't want to go to stats. I'm sorry, Jay. Maybe it'll be better than yesterday, though. Maybe it'll be better than yesterday. Wait, did I miss a message of Jay? I know yesterday you were talking about it a little bit. I hope you're doing all right. I know those days can be really, as a fellow educator, I know those days can be a lot. No, don't tell me. I don't sleep naked because I'm afraid insects are gonna crawl up in my holes. Like other holes, not just your face holes, but other holes. I hate that. I've never even thought about that before. That's terrifying. I did have a friend in college go through something like that and had to go to the hospital. No, not the other holes. No. Okay, so for the cavity thing, this was almost a year ago. So when I moved here, I had to, of course, get all new doctors, all new dentists. I had to get all that in order. And it mostly is in order, right? But other holes. Most of my new doctors are now all set up, like Percy's vet stuff, right? All good. I did find my new dentist, and I have some reservations about them. But I've also heard this is common when you go to a new dentist, apparently, from other people in the dental industry. So I've never had a cavity in my life until about 10 months ago. Never had a cavity. And I prided myself on that shit. And I go to this dentist and I get x-rays done and everything's going hunky-dory. And they're like, okay, well, we've taken x-rays, we've done everything. And you have 9, no, was it 9 or 7? It might have been 7. I'll stick with 7. I won't hyperbolize just for the sake of it. They're like, you actually have 7 cavities. So we're going to go ahead and schedule the first 2 to be filled. And we'll schedule out the others in the future. And I was like, hello? And it wasn't even like, I know, holy crap, it's a lot. Yeah. It wasn't even... No, cries in British teeth. Hold on. I have very British teeth. I take care of this shit every day. You see how white these are? I don't even use whitening. I just brush and floss. Granted, I started flossing after this. I used to floss like once a week, twice a week, if that, right? Or not if that. Twice a week at the most. Probably once a week more regularly. But I brushed every day, damn it. And I took care of my teeth. And I was just shocked that I didn't even take time off from the dentist. Like, with the move. You know, sometimes when people move, it's like, oh, I haven't seen the doctor in like 2 years because I was adjusting to the move, which I totally get. I did not skip a fucking beat. This was 6 months after my last dental appointment. And to go from no cavities to 7 cavities, I was like, what are you talking about? My world shattered. Didn't know how to take that news. Because also, you know, I'm afraid of eyeballs. I am afraid of dentists. I've always had a fear of dentists because I don't want people drilling in my mouth. I don't know what the fuck that's like. It's scary. One time my dad had a root canal and that's a story I've told before. My dad had a raw dog or root canal because of my redhead genes. Terrifying. So I just like, I'm afraid. I don't want anyone fucking with my teeth. They're going to stay perfect forever, damn it. And so I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure there's, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to be a good patient. And they're like, yeah, you also have a couple that are incipient, which means they could become cavities, but you need to just take good care of them. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll schedule out that appointment to fill the 2, whatever. And I go do that. And it's like a week later, I get my 2 cavities filled. And then my mother-in-law comes in, or my parents-in-law come in like that afternoon, right? And I'm talking with them about that. And my mother-in-law has known me since I was 14, 15 years old. She knows me very well. And she knows, like, I have a bit of a teeth phobia, that I take very good care of my teeth, that I've never had a cavity. And she was like, that sounds really suspicious. And I was like, I know. I've definitely heard, like, the whole, hey, you know, dentists trying to get money, kind of like a car mechanic kind of thing. Like, I think a lot of us have kind of heard that story, right? And I was like, but I don't know what to do. Like, I saw the x-rays. They showed them to me exactly where it was. And I was like, I see what they're talking about. And she was like, yeah, but do you know if they had to be filled like right away? She was like, I don't know. I would almost want to like call your dentist or like maybe talk to, we have someone in the family, like in-laws that work in dentistry. They're actually a dentist as of like a year or 2 ago. So she was like, I don't know, maybe reach out to them and like see what they think about it. I don't know. And so I did some more digging, and it turns out, could the cavities be there? Sure. But a dentist will jump on new cavities if you're a new patient to kind of start fresh. And if I had been seeing this dentist already for a couple years, they might not have been as trigger happy for it. So I go in. Oh, no, this was the other thing. Turns out the cavities they filled back here, those teeth have never felt right since. I've gone in to have it adjusted twice, and I still can't eat crunchy food on that side of my mouth. It's finally starting to get better, but I had this cavity filled last April. And for the better part of 10 months, it's been extremely difficult to eat on that side of my mouth if something's really crunchy or extremely chewy. And I've told the dentist that, and they're like, you know what? Let's not fill those other cavities then. They're not an emergency. Because then they don't need to be filled yet. I was like, oh, really? Oh, really? You mean just like what I've heard now about dentists, really? And they were like, yeah, because we definitely want to make sure like you're able to eat. I'm kind of painting this dentist in a bad light because really they are understanding and I can tell they're good at their job, but I just hate finding a new dentist, man. And now I'm just thinking like, what if those 2 cavities I had filled that day didn't need to be done? My mother-in-law told me a very similar story where she had moved, found a new dentist. The dentist said, hey, you need your crowns replaced like right now. She decided not to. And you know, it's been like 30 fucking years and she has the same crowns that she was told she had to have replaced. And she hasn't had a problem with them. They're like immaculate. Every dentist she's seen since then has been like, no, they're fine. So she told me with her anecdote, like, maybe just look into it. You know, you've never had a cavity. This is a little weird. Just to go from none to 7 in a couple months is crazy. And it's not like I didn't brush my fucking teeth. Anyways, that's my dentist story. Let me catch up with you guys. Speaking of gross medical stuff, I watched the first 2 seasons of The Pitt that's out so far. I have heard phenomenal things about The Pitt as well, Rick. From you guys in chat, even. I'm kind of tempted. I only had one and it was so deep. You needed the root canal treatment? That's awful. The root canal is like a whole different story, man. 6 months, I go to the dentist every 5 to 8 years. See, that's what I'm saying, though. How did I go from, like, perfect teeth to, yeah, it turns out you got 7 holes in them. Turns out your mouth is full of decay. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm switching dentists for my next appointment, someone more local, and I have this fear he's going to be like, your previous dentist was terrible and your mouth is all fucked up. Jack, just take my mother-in-law's story. Proceed with caution. Okay? And I'm not saying don't trust dentists, because like I said, they even showed me the x-rays and I was like, oh, I do see what you're talking about. But did they need to be filled immediately? No. Did it make eating more difficult? Yeah, you go every other year. I know that's what most people do. Again, I'm just like, I'm anxious. And I thought going every 6 months would help me prevent the cavities that I feared, you know? And then I'm worried he's going to say that to get more of my money. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was definitely a little like, huh? Hey, but Amy's got a job interview tomorrow. That's cool. Let's go. Yay, Janko. There's also like preventative semi-fills. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I wish I did. I had to go back in twice on that same fucking tooth till finally it's calmed down. Just have them all removed. It's done. Just get them all done. Get dentures now. NHS dentists are just pull happy. I'd have no teeth left if I'd let NHS dentists do everything they suggested. Yeah. But that sucks because you should try. And for the most part, I don't want to sow the seeds of like doubting medical professionals. That is important. That is a cornerstone to healthcare, and we need that. Because if we don't have that, we have nothing. You know what I mean? But it is scary when it's like, I don't know. Especially like dental practices or like private practices. I think they're run a little bit different than like your bigger, you know, PCP kind of firms. I don't know. I have one of those, like if they catch them early, that can be an option. They're like, it needs to come out. And I'm like, absolutely fucking not. I would be the same way. Then you see a private dentist and what do you know? It's fine and salvageable. Wow. It's crazy how different the healthcare culture. I couldn't imagine. The healthcare culture is so different. This is why the dentist told me I needed to have kids. More people need my genes. Tyria, I do think I have good teeth. I think I'm there with you. So going back to the eyeball thing real quick. You want to know one reason why I kind of am getting lucky in the eyeball department? My vision is fantastic. I got my dad's eyes. And my dad didn't start wearing glasses until he was 50 years old. And even then it was reading glasses. Now he needs glasses. But he's older than 50 now. I definitely got my dad's eyes. And thank fuck for that. Thank God. My worst one was 4 sessions of a root canal. Oh my God. It's my most expensive body part and it's fucking sold. Kestrel, that is the craziest thing. After watching my dad go through a root canal, that's the unlucky part of his genes. I do have the redhead anesthesia does weird things to me where the reason my dad raw dogged a root canal, in case new people are wondering while we're on this topic, because I think I told the story a while ago and we have new people here all the time. My dad had to raw dog a root canal, as I lovingly put it, because high royalty. Because he went in twice. You know how they give you painkiller, like a prescription painkiller, and they'll numb you up, right? None of it worked. So when none of it worked and they started the procedure and he was like, oh, stop, what's going on? And they were like, oh, you feel that? And they were like, well, we'll send you back home. We'll give you something stronger. You come back next week. Raw Dog to Root Canal makes a great autobiography title. I'll tell him that. I'll tell him you said that. He actually pops into stream every once in a while. Dad, you hear that? Write that down. Write that down, Dad. So they give him like, it wasn't like a week. I think it was like 3 or 4 days or something. And they were like, here, we'll give you a stronger prescription. Come back. We'll get this whole thing settled. He goes back and it's still nothing. But his mouth and his whole face was hurting so bad at that point that he sat in the chair and they were like, well, we can send you home and then we'll come back with a new game plan. He said, just get it over with. I just want it done. And then he just sat there and took it. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. But my dad is the Irish in me. It's definitely, my mom's got the redhead genes on her side too, obviously, but yeah. So I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. Is he a lurker or is he secretly one of us? No, I think he just pops in. My brother lurks. Just if you're there, hello, brother. My brother lurks. And then my mom and my dad are just kind of like in and out around the house sometimes. And if he has it on in the background, they'll be like, "Oh, look, Alyssa's on." Or I think my dad sometimes pops in, but they never say anything. They're just here to watch. Look at us. I think my root canal was technically 3 sessions, and it was 3 distinct sessions. First to clear the cavity, filling. Second was the root canal, temp crown. Third was post and permanent crown. That's insane. The ginger anesthetic resistance genes. You have those too, Castrol? I mean, that tracks. It's terrifying after hearing. My dad said that was the worst thing he'd ever experienced in his entire life. And my dad has taken an axe to the leg. That with no context is so funny to say. But let me just say, my dad has taken an axe to the leg, and he said the root canal was, like, bar none, worst thing he's ever had happen in his life. And I was like, and then I started brushing my teeth more because I was afraid. I was afraid of that. Damn, that sounds morbid. Holy shit. It was an accident. He's totally good, though. You wouldn't even be able to tell. I didn't even know that until he told me when I was a teenager. And I was like, what? There's no scar or anything. But he's definitely taken an axe to the leg now that I think about it. Tooth pain's awful. I mean, yeah, when he gave that comparison, I said, yep. That's crazy. There's redheads in my fam, also Irish. Thankfully, no resistance in me. Hi, sketchy dad. If you're here, we love you. That's so sweet. Oh my God. I'm just crying about the axe. I kind of like forgot about the axe story until thinking about it now with the root canal shit. My dad took a sledgehammer to the thumb. That's awful. That's another thing that actually like really kind of creeps me out. I don't know why. It just makes me like, ugh. Adam Savage on YouTube. Fantastic YouTube videos. He's often building and he's just in his cave, like making shit, making props or like tinkering, pulling things apart. And he'll get close-ups on his hands, but like this. He'll be like, look at this. Look at this thing I got. And his nails will be like right in the camera, right? There we go. My nails look like trash. So do his a little bit, affectionately. I love you, Adam Savage. But also, he hits his hand on shit so often, his entire nail will be like purple. And that also makes me like, is your dad from medieval UK? I wish. No, my dad's from Ohio. He's just from Ohio, man. Oh no, wait, is Riley getting surgery tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? I knew it was postponed, but I didn't realize it was tomorrow. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I just arrived at the hotel across from the hospital. What? Hey. Okay, hey, Gigi, I wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Oh my God. If you think of us after you've had time to come around and recover, let us know how it goes. Obviously, no rush. Take your time. You're literally fine. Okay. I'm just... Shit. Gigi sounds horrible. I don't know. I'm so awkward. I don't know. I'm so sorry for this conversation, Gigi. I'm the most fucking awkward person in the world, dude. Does anybody have a map? I need direction. I can direct you. Head east. Follow the winds. Why did you say GG? I think, I don't know. I think that's just streamer brain. No, it's okay. This is great. I'm actually like, how about Nate and those baby steps? I am actually, okay, truly, genuinely, I am actually concerned if I'll be able to get past where I am on baby steps. I might be stuck in the same spot for like another 2 hours, guys. Are we prepared for this? Gonna run out. Goblin duties call. Catch you later. Thank you, Kestrel. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your evening. I suppose probably later for you. Not probably. That's how science works. Yes. I do say GG to mean good luck. That is true. Even though it means good game like game over, I do mean it to mean good luck. Smooch is correct. Hey, who wants to look at the Steam sales? Okay. Do you guys want to look at the Steam sales with me? You're going to take a look at my wish list. And if you look at my wish list, it means you have to be surprised when I play the weird games on BBF. It means you have to be surprised by the story games. Okay? Don't do this. Ruin my wallet for me, Al? Excellent. Let's do it. Let's pull it up. We got... Should I do it on... this one? This one's probably better. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this. I promise not to keep anything in the memory files. Detroit Become Humans 90% off. Oh, you can't... We'll get there. Detroit Become Humans 90% off. It is $4. The $4. You heard me. I get paid tomorrow. It's dangerous. This is dangerous. We have Resident Evil 3. You guys know. $4. Where's Resi 4 though? Where's Resi 4? I need it. I need it. Maybe I should go on the other side. Hold on. Let's do this. This is better. Resi Evil for $4 or Resi 3 for $4 is crazy. I will be getting those. Still Wakes the Deep is one I've wanted to play for so long. I think Rick even asked me about it a long time ago when it first came out. This is a fucking steal. This is what I was waiting for. Crazy was supposed to get paid, but they fucked it up. Is that what you were talking about on Discord? I haven't gotten to open it yet, but I was wondering. Also, Cleo, I'm sorry. I saw you earlier. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Killer Frequency. This one I'm iffy about getting. Okay, wait. I have to explain myself. The names. The voice acting in Still Wakes the Deepest Chef's Kiss. I do love a well acted out game. Hypnospace Outlaw is one for BBF. I will be getting that. Hypnospace Outlaw. You don't need to worry about how I find these, okay? You don't need to worry about this. I need to play Killer Frequency. I've heard good things about it. It's just there's not a lot of like excitement around it. I gotta find like a chill time to play it, you know? Okay, does anybody remember Kindergarten? I remember this game being so popular, and I remember it being hilarious. I think on like a fuck it, let's just like kill some time day, I was thinking about playing this, and it's $1. Alyssa gives the same excuses for her wish list as I do about my browsing history. Killer Frequency is great. I've actually saw someone play it when the game was first out. It's more like a juggling different types of content thing. I don't know when I would play it, you know? It's very edgy. That might just be funny to reminisce. Cruelty Squad. This is another BBF game. It's a fucking mess. Can you tell? Capitalism. Surreal. Immersive sin. Immersive sin? Is that what I just said? Did I say immersive sin? Hashtag immersive sin. I'm cracking myself up. Okay. Payroll messed up. It seems I had to email them. That's the worst. I hope they get that fixed soon. Because payment's like, that's important. I love immersive sin. Coming to SketchyCon near you. Oh, shit. Anyways, it might as well say immersive sin. This game is pretty fucked if you don't know about it. $6 though, I'll be getting that. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I was about to say keep talking and nobody talks. This is a game. Alex, are you there? Or maybe anybody in chat that's played this. Hey, do we need 2 copies of this game to play it? This is a game I want to play at some point with Alex. I don't know if that would be on our main channels, if that'd be on BBF. I'm not sure. But this is something I think would also make a fun like event one day for he and I. Especially because we've been toying around with the idea, not soon, but getting a VR set. Because Alex thinks me playing simulator games, now that we have more space in our basement as we're building up the drywall, we actually have drywall up now and the basement's starting to clean out. He mentioned like a week or two ago how funny it would be if we got a VR headset, and particularly me playing simulator games on VR, like a restaurant simulator, and I'm in the background just like like fucking around. So I don't know, we might just play this like regularly. I see it has a VR option. Do we need 2 copies of it though? Can we get by with just one? I just know that keep talking will give stress, but that's what we need. Of course, Trombone Champ is on sale now. This is on my wish list because I was going to have this for Music League. I mean, I guess I could still have it in my back pocket for something. $5, that's good. Okay. The Game of Life 2, I have that on there for reasons you just need to trust. Ian is so happy when you show him the phone and he sees you. Hi, Ian. It's so sweet, Smooch. Oh my God. Teacup, I actually don't know much about this game. $3 is crazy good, but I like don't I found this one when I first got a Steam account. So it's a little older. Yeah, I haven't been on Steam that long. Probably around 2021. Story rich games are some of my favorites. And it has overwhelmingly positive reviews. It just looked cute. I don't know if I would ever play this on stream. I don't know. This is based off a short story I read last year about AI taking over the world. That might hit a little close to home. 5 dates! $5? Oh, I gotta do that. 2021 was 5 years ago. We're all so old. It does kind of hurt a bit different, doesn't it? It kind of hurts a bit different. Okay, wait. Final Fantasy X. You guys know one day I want to speedrun this shit on stream. I want to do it. I don't think I'll be good at it, but it'll be a fun... That's going to be like a weird Saturday stream. Like, I'm going to sit down and be like, all right, guys, I wasn't planning on it today. I'll still be in like pajamas. And I'll be like, I wasn't planning on this today, but it turns out I'm going to stream 10 hours and we're going to learn how to speedrun this shit. And like, that's going to be, you won't see it coming. It's just going to be like the weirdest day. That's what I think I'm going to do with Final Fantasy X. $1 per date. That's a lot cheaper than what I have to pay. I really like these FMV style games, this tag. There's a couple FMV games I have that I want to do with you guys. One of them, and really a lot of them are like this, they're like movie nights with chat, but it's like the choose your own adventure, or maybe like you're solving a mystery. I have a lot of these in store that I want to play with you guys actually really soon, so I'm glad that's on sale. Wander Song, I've just heard great things about. I don't know anything about it. These are all classic games I've wanted to play. Cozy games. 60% off's pretty fucking nice. Case of the Golden Idol. Okay. I've wanted to play Teardown forever already. Gang, they've added multiplayer mode. You see that update? That update came like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm just saying, Alex, I want to throw it out there. What if you and I did Teardown multiplayer? We could do that one day. Maybe a couple days. I feel like there's a lot we could squeeze out of that. This game I should actually take off because I think I already have this now on Epic Games. I think it was free like a month or so ago. You'll send Ian's reactions? Aw, thanks, Smooch. I know you're trying to keep his face off which I totally respect that as a parent. I know you're trying to keep Ian's face off of public arenas, if you will, as to protect his privacy. I totally get that. Teardown could be so much fun. I just think it could be really cool. Soma is one I want to play so bad. Neva's one I want to play. I don't know if I'd spend $10 on it right now, though. I need to try. I already have one of these games that I need to try. I need to make sure I try the one I already have so that I like it and know if I want to stream it or not. Crow Country, I've heard fantastic things about. This is a BBF game, can you tell? Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. What do you think about that? There's also a baby trading simulator that's newer. I found this one first, though. I just have to share it. No, that's sweet. Vampire Masquerade's Bloodline. Oh my god. Do you like this game? I have another. Here, wait. Let me actually see. Just because I've been fucking up with this lately. Let me actually see. Which one do I have? I have the Coteries of New York. That's the one I have. I didn't need to switch away for that, but you guys just know I press wrong buttons all the time. I have Coteries of New York. Is that a good one? Bloodlines is legendary. Too bad Bloodlines 2 was a wet fart. Is that the Coteries of New York one? Oh no. Is that? With that game, don't forget you have to install the fan patch because the original is wonky. Okay. How many games are on your wish list? I think like 150. But you have to imagine, I treat this kind of like my TBR. This is where I wish list games so I don't forget about them. And that doesn't mean I necessarily want them like immediately. Yeah. And I do it also so I get alerts of when they're on sale, right? So I can nab them. Then they're mine. One Dreamer is one I've had on my list forever. The art, the style looks really interesting. It's another story-rich game. It's got like a programming angle that's kind of interesting. This is just tarot reader's delight. And this looks amazing. I think we would enjoy this as a community. It's so worth it though. Maybe I'll try Coteries of New York a little bit off stream so I can get the vibe of what that game's like. And then maybe I can do like Bloodlines first run in. Let's go. Bloodlines is a 3D full-on RPG. Different styles. Okay. Maybe I do just jump in with Bloodlines then. That might be a better fit. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, though. Her Story is another one of those, like, I don't think this is technically FMV, but it's like a movie. Arctic Eggs is a BBF game I want to do. I gotta try Mortuary Assistant. I know so much about the game, but I just haven't played it. That's probably going to be like a spooky season game, let's be real. And I can get it for lower than that. Order 13, Bloodwash! I want to play Bloodwash so bad. It's only $5. I'm going to do that. Coffee Talk 2 would be cool. Just because we played Coffee Talk, the first one we played so long ago now, but it is part of the sketchy lore. You can watch a video of Bloodlines. Oh, and real quick, see if it's your thing. That's the smarter idea. That's the smarter idea. Thank you. Mortuary Assistant freaked you out? Like too much? Too much freaked you out? I do have Freddy Fish on here. I think this would be fun to do one day. If you don't know what Freddy Fish is, this was a game that the millennials played in the 90s on like CD-ROMs on their computers. This was great. Freddy Fish. Her Story is very focus heavy. Great if you really have to think and focus depending on how busy chat is. Your brain might rip into. Okay. It's good to know. I feel like I'm going to treat that one like a movie night from what I've heard. I've heard you can get it done in like 3 hours. I know nothing about the plot or that it was focus heavy, but I know it's like movie night. It's like 3 hours. You sit and you guys kind of like take in the story together, which granted, I've been really enjoying any kind of like watch party event thing we've been doing. The Vivitch, I guess that was kind of a while ago now in the fall, but the Vivitch was fun. We did Parent Trap recently for the BBF subathon. I don't know. It'd be cool to kind of like incorporate a game in that kind of vibe. That'd be sick. Where's Pajama Sam? I was also thinking about, there's a baseball one I used to play when I was a kid. It sounds like she just wants to ignore us. What are you talking about? I talk to you guys all the time. Sometimes at the film's detriment. During Parent Trap, Alex had to tell me to be quiet. He was like, are you watching? This part's important. Watch, Alyssa. I was like, okay. Pajama Sam. We have Captured. That's $3. I'm doing that. We did play the Captured 2 demo. I see Disney's here. Hello, welcome. Paging Vi. He loves Pajama Sam and Freddy Fish things. Really? Okay, I didn't know we had such a fan. Well, I know Smooch is also a fan. Fair. Captured is one, if you guys remember, on one of the demo days recently, we did Captured 2, the demo, which comes out in April. So this one I will most certainly get because I want to play the first one before the second game comes out in April, and then we'll go there. The Past Within is a Rusty Lake game I've wanted to play forever. I know it's also co-op though, so I kind of got to see what that's like. Keep Driving. Oh, Mouth Washing I want to play. So please let us know in Disky what the total bill is. Wait, of all these unpassable deals comes to. Alex apparently said earlier he has 4 games in the cart and that it's at $65. I think with $65, I'll be able to get like 10 to 15. Easy. Easy money. I have a phobia for bees, not bees the animal, but bees the chatter. I don't know if Alex told you, Alyssa, Phil's PC issue was not a failed hard drive, but a failed processor. No, he did not. Is that better or worse? I feel like in some ways that sounds like a harder fix, but I guess if the hard drive didn't fail, it means you still have the memory, right? Which is a good thing. We got a couple cozy games. Mega Bonk. Okay, late homework. Hold on. This one. Is it going to be loud? We're just going to... Wait, are we going to watch trailers? Have you guys seen late homework? Okay, I want you to... Okay, hold on. I found this game a while ago, but I need to explain myself about it. This is new news, like just this morning news. Oh, shit, okay. How do you guys feel about it? Is it better? Or like better than you had thought previously? My 4 games are Silksong, Elden Ring, Jedi Survivor, and Last Spell. Okay, shit. It was more expensive technically. Got a good deal on a replacement. We'll install ourselves and save some money at least. Okay, that's good. That's good. Hard drive failures always scare me because if I have stuff saved on there that I don't want to lose, I get afraid. Do you know what I mean? So at least there's that too. So, okay, this game I found when it came out a while ago. Ironically, this is just because I love indie horror games, right? It's an indie horror, if you can't tell by the branding. I want you to imagine Animal Crossing characters are thrusted inside Resident Evil, Silent Hill kind of thing. And that's what this is. So I'll show you what it's like. Let me turn off the chill beats because that's not the vibe of this. It's even got the old like fixed camera angles. I want to play this so bad. I heard thrusted inside. It is like Silent Hill. You gotta stick your hand in the toilet? Oh my god. I hate that. So this is the game. I'm gonna play this. It's very Silent Hill, isn't it? So I'll be getting that. Whatever this cat is up to, I gotta know. You've seen this one? Is it good? I hope it's good. Well, just kind of games, not too much for him to lose. If he had anything to lose to begin with. Okay, that's good. That is good. He works on a work laptop for the company. That's great then. I do everything all from my one PC, so if I lost it, I would lose like my entire life from about 10 years ago. Be disastrous. This is a little idler game. Here, wait, I'll actually show this to you guys in case you're just curious. This is an idler game that sits at the bottom of your PC, which I don't even know if I'd be into that, but look at the art. It's so fucking cute. I guess there's a holiday update. So like this is your desktop, and these things, these little animals, they just sit at the bottom of your screen like this. Look at them. It is good? Okay, that's probably going in my cart then. Look at this shit. Look, there's a little ghost. So it's just a little idler game, and like you can, yeah, like minimize it or whatever, and then do your regular work shit, and then you like earn money. Anyways, that's really dangerous, isn't it? But the art got me. So I'm passing that danger on to you now. Now you can deal with it. We got some more cozy game. Oh, Strange Antiquities. I do need to get that. Do No Harm looks really cool. Contradictions, another FMV game. I can't wait to play with you guys. Obey the Voice was a cool horror game. I really want to do this Junji Ito style one. That one would be sick. From Software should make their next Souls game so that it's free to play. Every death costs you 1 cent. Alex suggested stealing the processor from my old PC, but sadly it wouldn't work because of techie reasons. I do not understand. That's very fair. It's so hard with tech stuff because it's like if you change one thing, it so greatly affects everything else. And you have to have such an understanding of it to really understand like the intricacy of it. If you don't, then you're just like, yeah, it's so confusing. These are a couple mysteries. Hey, here's the baby warlord trading sim. Retro Rewind. That's a new one that came out. There's Grimshire. Oh, Roadside Research. Kaput Mortem this is like a retro dark fantasy game I've been wanting to try. These are some BBF games. You don't need to worry about this. This is a BBF game. This is actually a new one. This is a new release, but look at this shit. It looks weird as hell. I can't wait. Out and about, yeah. I can't wait for this. It's apparently multiplayer. I don't know what that means. Like how that would play. But I'm excited. The Plague Doctor of Whipra is a new one I found. It's old, but I'm interested. I'm interested in it. Look at this. Don't look at the BBF games. Also look at this weird shit. I know. I can't help it. I'm so excited about it. Creature Kitchen, that's gotta go in my cart. I loved this demo. Absolutely. Chilla's art games are really good. You might consider investing in a couple like portable hard drives to back up copies of your shit. I actually do have that. I have one backup. How'd that do? Oh, okay. Wow, that one's not cursed, but it's a little funky. I kind of look like a weird cartoon character. I do have a couple backups though, thankfully. I don't know the last time I like synced them. It's probably been like a year or two now. I should probably do that. I'm exhausted because I had to leave the house to get the PC back from the shops. Also had to stop at the vet to get a refill of Molly's meds. They're in opposite directions. Yup. Retro Rewind one is hilarious with the movie titles and the games are so funny. That's one I think we'll be doing soon. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I do think we might get to that soon. Okay. What else have we got? Damn it. Oh, Northern Journey. Man, all these aren't on sale though. Man. Now I'm just like, I don't know, teasing myself. This game looks so good. Hold on. I'll show you guys this game. This is what I want to play. Hold on. Mute the music. Hold on. Wait. This is a game. Am I remembering this right? I think it's like Papers, Please, but like you operate a tank. No RE games went on sale. RE3 did, and RE3 is $4, and I will be getting that. And I might just go ahead and get RE4. Maybe. No, I'm gonna wait. I can't help it. We will get paid tomorrow. Okay, that's good. No, wait on RE4. I know. I'm gonna wait. I am gonna wait on RE4. I'll wait till it's on sale and then, because I have a lot more to get through. Bonus stream night. I'm delusional. They're not on sale. Don't show us Steam. We are cheap. Hey, as a community, I get it. We all gotta save our money. I'm the same way. That's why I also cheap out on shit. You shoot down spaceships. Okay, ready? Here. I will show you guys what this game is. I can't wait for this. You're locked in this one tank the whole game. And I don't know why I'm so... actually, wait. There was something about this that had me really excited. Now I'm forgetting. It's like the whole story is told from this tank. I've already been paid. Oh no. Don't tell Steam that. Don't tell Steam. They'll... Here we go. It's not a tank. It's a whole bunker. All right. That's fair. That's fair. But I want to play this one. I'm thinking of another trailer where it was like something funny happened. I have high hopes for it. Also, we've got The Florist. There's Captured 2 coming out in April. Worming from Home. This is actually Papers, Please, but medieval. Have you guys seen this one? There's the Antivirus Survivors. This one fucking slaps. This is actually Papers, Please, but medieval, which is fantastic. If hell broke loose. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit. We're getting modern? You love the idea of orbital defense cannons. Your favorite thing about sci-fi? I wish the aliens would invade already so we could get some on Earth. Goose. Goose. You're already sold? Isn't this great? What do we do to her? It's just a really funny idea. I know these games can push it really far, and I wonder what exactly they're gonna do with it. Well, that's the end of my Steam list. I do have a lot of games I'll be getting. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the wallet, isn't it? That's gonna hurt. You like the look of it? Gate Guard Simulator. And with that, I think it's time for baby steps. Oh god, am I ready for this? I don't know if I am ready for this. Okay, I'm gonna change the category. Baby steps. Can the streamer cross the road? Maybe I should do wide the streamer cross the road to get to the watchtower. I don't know. To get to the donkeys. All right. I'm gonna go grab my protein shake. Baby steps. Are you guys excited for baby steps? I am so scared I'm gonna be stuck at that same spot for the next 2 hours. And I just have to accept if that happens, that's fine. And everything's gonna be good.
Here, buy yourself a game.
Thank you, Moss. Alyssa! Oh wait, I thought that was Moss. It was Rosie. I'm sorry, I saw pink out of the corner of my eye and I got confused. Rosie! Thank you so much! I'm sorry. I saw the pink and my eyes got confused. Wow, I fixed it. Rosie, thank you so much. Thank you. Alyssa, what'd I do? See my RE message so you can get more excited about it? Also told Alex if you planned on playing RE9, you should play RE3 and finish RE2. Oh, I plan on going through all the Wait, I'm confused. Did I miss something? I already intend to go through. I think I'm gonna go through all the games chronologically. I think -1 because I've been seeing a lot of rumors. Okay, apparently there's been some rumors leaked on Capcom timelines for RE games, including some of the DLC coming out. And apparently they might be doing a full-ass remake of the first game. Like, full-on. Okay, those are just the important ones. Oh, okay. Well, I want to play 4, too. I really want to play 2, 3, 4. Skip 5, 6. Fuck that. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to 7, 8 later, play 9. I'll come back to 7, 8, you know? I don't want to play 1 quite yet, even though I would want to include that in that first bunch, because I've heard about that remake, and it's like, that's going to come out in like 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I'm busy. I got too much else to do. Everyone's also really good with the fixed angles. Yeah. No, I totally get it. And like, it'd be fun to try the fixed angle stuff at some point. It's just right now, I can't fit that in, you know? Like, if you're having to be choosy with the ones you play, yeah. RE Village is also for VR. Could you imagine my first time playing Village? It's VR. Could you fucking imagine that? That'd actually be really funny. That'd actually be, like, stupendous. All right, gang. I am going to go grab my lunch because I started stream without having lunch today, which was big dumb. I'm going to go grab my protein shake. I'm going to boot up Baby Steps. I'm going to put on a movie. I'll be back. Can I put the mask on? Not only do we have pants. Goodbye. It's a good run. You might think, Alyssa, the sickle looks pretty good. No. It's the stool. It's the stool. The stool's the meta. A pickaxe. Yo. Or no, what is that? Is that a hoe? Yeah, it should be on autofocus then.
Do the beauty thing where you hold your hand up to it and then come back. Not that close. Further back. Now come back to your face. Not slow. Have you watched beauty products?
No, I don't wear any makeup.
No, keep it there. Let it focus on your hand.
Okay.
Slow. No, the point is to cover your face. And now it's in focus.
I'm crying. Where was the bench? Hold on, where was the bench? There's supposed to be 3 of them, you guys said? Oh, shit. Pool. Oh, wait, here? I hope that's it. Fuck. Hold on. Here? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep that in mind. We'll keep looking. They're coming for you! Don't mess with me! Who is it? You have no fucking idea! Oh. What? Come here! Alright, I think we're good. Who's next? Who's next? I'm telling you, the power of the stool is real. Rick throws a knife into Alex's chest? Rick, how could you? Is he dead? Oh my god. Izuri runs away from the cornucopia. I can't believe Finland. Finland! I didn't know you represented such war. Alright, Grimace. Grimace bashes Tabitha Scarlet's head against a rock several times. Look at that face! But hey, speaking of which, Sting Dragon, aren't you... You moved into a new apartment, right? How is your move going? We got so many people moving, dude. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was gonna cough. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Alright. A little to the left. Left. Second from left at back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here? This one? At the back. Second to the left. That's what I thought. Or this one. Not that. That one. Yeah. Okay. Click between them. That's what I thought I just did. Fuck. Hold on. It's not going too good. It's not going too good, Diet. That's okay. It's early. It's early. I gotta turn around. I gotta turn around. Come on. I need you to move faster. He's hot. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. There we go. Oh, I think I cut his dick. Uh-oh. All right. Oh my God. All right, do we have him? Okay, do we got— wanna deal with that? Oh, what? Oh my God. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted.
This is a map?
Why?
Drawn by Charles? This looks like it was drawn by a toddler. That's an insult to toddlers. Oh my God, it's clearly not okay. In between them? That's what I thought I did. There's 2 on the left. The right one of those 2. Oh, I understand. This? To the left of the gap. Okay, I think I got it. I don't got it. Guys, this might this might be gone. That's right. To the left. Oh, this way. Shit. This is not right? Okay. Says it looks good. Oh, he needs the yellow umbrella. Okay. Sorry. My mind's in the gutter. A huge green sign stands out in the dim streetscape. That's great. Grimace! I told you, motherfuckers. Grimace can't be trusted. Avenge me. I got strangled by Grimace with a fucking rope. That's right. We're going to Reese's house on Wednesday. I thought I just deleted the save file. I came back. I'm sitting down. Did I just do that? And I'm watching myself delete a save again. This sucks. God, this was embarrassing. This was so bad. Button. God, I'm back with my shake. That was the worst. And now even worse, it's like it's coming back to haunt me. It keeps happening. It almost happened. It happened open roads. And then it happened crazy. Were you here with baby steps where I thought it happened again Tuesday with this game we're about to play? I was gonna be livid. I just missed the stabby game. No, you did not. Hello, Isaiah. We're actually just starting baby steps. All right, let's get that going. Watch your ears, everybody. We are just starting the baby steps. Oh, wait, I gotta get my controller. One sec. Forgot about that. Alyssa deletes save files. I don't even mean to. It's so bad. It's like it's as a content creator now, I feel like that's one of the worst things you could do. That's like one of the absolute worst things you could do for yourself. And I'm just doing it left and right now, apparently. Why did the streamer cross the road? Why is that? Isn't that what my title is now? Yeah. Why did the streamer cross the road? To piss in the porta potty. Was that why? Maybe? To take a piss? Alright. That should be working now. Let's see. Continue. Oh wow, we're just picking up right where I left off, huh? There's no pomp, there's no grandeur to it. We're just going in. Okay. I got you guys. Don't worry. I know you can't see. I got you. There we go. There's the butt moon. We're back. I thought I saw Half-Life as a preview. Wait, where? Tends to be how saves work? All right. Let's try to do that speedrun strat.
Bullshit.
Fuck. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. That's why I'm asking. I thought you had a punchline for it. Oh, okay. Let's make it. If someone comes in and asks, I just realized I didn't go up the way I fell. To piss at the top of the mountain. To piss at the top of the mountain. There we go. That's the way I need to go. I just completely walked past that. I fell down. Nate, shut up. I'm already. No, Nate, I'm sorry. I won't be mean to you. Today I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice to Nate, right? We're gonna be nice to Nate. Absolutely. No, that was my bad. I'm getting impatient again. Guys, I'm gonna have to go slow.
Right.
Slow and steady. Don't do it. Okay. Sometimes I think I do worse when I go slow. Maybe it's like I need to get in the mojo, and then as soon as I leave the mojo, that's when I know I just need to stop and like reassess, like that. You know? Get in a new position, and then bam. You know? And then new position. There. Oh. Okay. Okay, we got it. Nate's teaching so much humility. It's true. Do I need more humility? Perhaps I do. Okay, is anyone else like this? I volley back and forth between like having way too much self-confidence and then absolutely like dog shit. I don't think I'm capable of anything. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of times, like if I'm being really honest, it's on the lower end where like not in a I'm not looking for like pity or sympathy either. I mean that more in like a relatable way. Like I think a lot of us can go through like, oh yeah, I feel like insecure about my body or my looks or maybe the way I sound, even the way I spoke used to make me nervous. Right, or like, oh, I don't know if I'm capable of achieving this dream I have. But sometimes I go back and forth from that to like, I can do fucking anything. And that doesn't necessarily last like a super long time, but it's there. And there's no in between for me. I don't know what that means. Like walking, it's about the rhythm. If I skip my left leg entirely, things do tend to go to shit. This is true. You go through the same thing. Being low energy versus high energy is enough to make a night and day difference in confidence. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it is an energy thing. Like if I have the energy to achieve this thing I want to do, that does also affect me as well. I feel for that. Okay, I like the Amazon boxes. Every time you think you got those chonky little legs under control, he'll just eat shit to spite you. That's right. That's right. You're so right. Call that gay audacity. Is that what it is? I just get an influx of that? Okay, I have to go up. We learned this last time. I went to the side and I got cornered. Okay. But yeah, I definitely volley back and forth a bit between like, I think hyper confidence, I'm capable of anything, to like, actually not. And it's weird. I kind of wish there was maybe more of an in-between. Do I though? Maybe not. No one ever likes to be low on the self-esteem. But sometimes when I do get hyper confident, I don't know, it feels like a superpower. I also don't think I become like a bitch about it either. Like I don't think I become like narcissistic or like arrogant per se. I think that's when Alyssa becomes like idealized. That's when I'm like, follow your dreams. People are capable of anything. Like human beings are amazing. And you should all do what you want to do. Like life is beautiful. And I get in like one of those moods. And that's fantastic. That is when that's when like the sauce is cooking and I'm capable of anything. Oh shit. Okay, we're here. We're here. Maybe I should just keep talking. Actually, while I'm talking about this, I'm like a fucking life coach now. While I'm talking about this, I'm doing good. Maybe we just like keep on.
Shit.
Nate, stop, 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 stop. Grab something. Grab some. You were meant to grab something.
Okay.
There is an in-between. It does exist. But maybe I don't want the in-between. Maybe me... Okay, me feeling bad is not good. And I'd say everyone probably feels that way. He was stable. Why did he throw himself? I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna have the mind of a goldfish. We're gonna have the mind of a goldfish. We're gonna forget. And we're gonna persevere. Cliff life coach. You know, it's a good thing his ass is so thick, because, like, that way if he falls on it, he's probably reducing the damage by, like, half, right? Nate. Oh my god. Maybe we go a different way. Although I do think this is the way it wants us to go, right? Maybe I change route. Okay, it's hard seeing past that bush there. Oh, Nate. Okay. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I've coach gets so good at typing. But yeah, speaking of the in-between. I feel like here's the good thing about volleying back and forth between that. Wow, that was really lucky. I shouldn't have gotten that. Here's the good thing about volleying back and forth between, like, such confidence and maybe some shit self-esteem, right? Is that whenever I do get the super confidence, that is like a superpower. And I would almost rather experience super confidence than just be at in between all the time. Do you know what I mean? Because I think the super confidence is how, like, I've gotten places in life. I think the super confidence is why, like, I did get to play in orchestras, you know? And then, like, work at Netflix and do things that people are like, oh, wow, you've done all that? And that's so different. And it's like, because I had the audacity at the time. You know what I mean? It's like I had the audacity to believe.
Watch it burn.
Okay, sorry, Nate. It's like I had the audacity to believe, and then to make it happen. And then I was able to like put in the time and effort for it. But like that was what it took, right? And I'd almost rather have that superpower sometimes than just be like at an average baseline the rest of the time. Nate, what are you doing, man? So hard, Pete. That's what she said. It's so hard seeing past that bush. That's a good one. It's almost like the warranted confidence. You know what? That's true. Maybe not overconfidence. You're right. Because that do be like what arrogance is. Which I would say this is not quite that. This is not quite that. Anyways, that's humility for you. How do we land on that scale, gang? How do you feel? It's also very interesting to hear people's input on that, because like obviously I know my own input. And a lot of it kind of starts from when you're a kid, right? I know a lot of like my body image stuff that I go through personally started from when I was younger. Elementary school kids, man, they can be brutal. They can be fucking brutal, mate. Okay. Humility. I thought this was America. Isn't this America? Huh? Yep. Okay. What if I... Hold on. Nope. Okay, I'm putting this foot back here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm sweating. Okay. Where do I go from here? I can try to reach for that little guy. The thing is, I need this foot here. And I need to get it with the inside. No! Nate, catch something! Anything! I'm getting better at gaming. The speedrunner went straight off the up the cliff here. I was actually going to ask what the speedrunner did. So, wait, okay, straight up the cliff. Okay, hold on, let me get back up there. Oh boy, let me get back up there. I want to ask. Who needs Karen? We have this! Sweetie, we have Karen at home. Karen at home, Nate's ass. Okay, I got too excited. I got too excited there. The improvement, though, we got progress. I do think if I sit and think about it, I think it can be done. I just gotta think about my little baby steps, my little tootsies. Although now I am kind of interested in what Rick has to say about the speedrunner. Because I was thinking, what did the speedrunner do here? I kind of forget. Also, the speedrunner, though, had, like, the cadence down of the legs, right? I don't have that. I don't think I'm bad with these controls, but I do think, I'm going to be realistic in saying that my fine motor skills aren't really there. At the trash can, pretty sure they just went up the cliff somehow. Do we try that? Do we try that the next time we're up here? Okay. Nate, I'm gonna be nice today. Nate, I'm gonna be nice. You sweet baby angel. Your parents don't understand why you want to keep watching One Piece. I know. And maybe you're just going through a hard time, you know, maybe nobody ever really gave you space to discover yourself. Maybe your lack of confidence and self-esteem is what led you here. And the homoerotic dreams of donkeys and donkey dicks. Don't compare yourself to the speedrunner too much. What do you mean? I could do it. See, look at this. Look at this speedrun straight. I should stop. Oh, I should stop. Okay. It's ambitious. Let's have a little irrational confidence for a moment. This is the overconfidence we were talking about earlier. You're so right. Okay.
Oh shit.
Nate, come on, man. Come on, you can do this. Yep, put your foot there.
Shit.
That was my bad. I should have known. Oh, you mean that in a negative way? Wait, shit. I pressed the wrong button there. That was on me. I think it's crazy that he can have his quads, like, at near chest level and squat himself up. But he can't actually lift his leg up. That's crazy. Oh my god, Rick, wait, I actually had to ask you about squat form stuff, man. Hey, have you learned about butt wink? Do you know about butt wink? I have to put my feet on a plank, like a plank of wood or a weight, or else I get some crazy butt wink. That's a real term if anyone's wondering. I think Alyssa just needs to unlock her sleeper agent. My sleeper agent. Quick, someone say the code word. Someone, come on, do it. Do it for me. Chat, what's the code word? Okay. I'm just because I'm curious. Hold on. You went up the hill? Dude, I don't know if I can do that. That seems pretty bad. The code word is penis? Yapfest? Okay.
Hockey team.
Hockey team. Thank you, Rosie. I think I might have goofed. So here's what I'm gonna do. Nate, don't start swinging your arms like that. You're scaring me. Nate, you're scaring me. Nate, you're scaring me. Okay. Okay. I need to get this foot over here.
Oh, crap!
Okay. Okay, wait. This is our opportunity. This is our opportunity. Let me also read what Rick said about butt wink. We had to mention, I think the latest on butt wink is that at least some is natural because of the curve of the spine. They used to think it was bad. Nowadays, not so much. Oh, that's good to know because I've always been scared about my squatting form because of that. I do have longer femurs than I do the rest of my leg, which I heard is also kind of what causes it. Don't quote me on that. Not an expert on form yet. I'm more interested if you can deep squat without your heels raising. That I can do. 100% fine. The heel raising thing is not a problem. I'm always concerned about my back because I hurt my back one time. So I don't want to like squat super heavy weights and it's wrong. But yeah, what the fuck is butt wink? Butt wink is when, so whenever you do a squat, I'm going to pause because I'm so afraid. And I'm definitely stalling. Winking that brown stink eye. So butt wink is like when you squat and you go down to the ground, right? Typically the best squat for, I guess it depends on how you're training and what you're training. But there's a phrase called ass to the grass. Thank you, Smooch. There's a phrase called ass to the grass where generally you want your butt to go, you want your knees to go past 90 degrees. Again, it depends on kind of how you're training, what you're training for. But you go past that and your butt goes down to the ground. So they say ass to the grass. However, when your ass does go to the grass, your back, like, here's your back and then the curve of your butt, right? Sorry. If your butt starts like folding inward like this, they call it butt wink. And it's like you start kind of doing this at the bottom of your squat and your form caves in, which is not what you want. But again, I'm not an expert on it, right? I'm an amateur weightlifter at that weight. I've never been like trained, but I know squat form, like at that point I was beginning to squat maybe like 170, 180 pounds. And that's a heavy enough weight that like, yeah, because that was above my body weight. If I'm squatting above my body weight, then I don't want to have bad form at all. And especially because I've hurt my back once. It's just something I've always been like, oh shit, like what am I doing? What am I doing? I think it's pronounced butt twink, eh? Hi, we're a group that performs walking trips. We just have a new dude join. His name's Nate. We have kind of a weird question. Would you haze him? Yeah, dude, keep taking away his porta potties. So here's the thing. We have an opportunity here. Right? We have an opportunity. If I fall, that's bad. The thing that keeps fucking us up is this trail right here. It's like he doesn't catch the rocks. So we need to make sure he does that. His foot is stuck. No! Nate! Stand up, stand up, stand up! Oh my god, he almost caught the edge. Oh my god, he almost caught the edge. Okay, that was...
Ow.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Okay, so don't do that again. Don't do that again. That was stupid. I thought I could cheat the system. I thought I was cheeky. I thought I could cheat the system. And that wasn't the answer. That wasn't what we needed at all. Should I just go a different way? Okay. Okay. What's up there? What's up there? Is that where I came from? Is there a map I could look at? Okay, once we get up there, I'm gonna go a different way. I'm gonna go a different way. I'm gonna go a different way. Nate doesn't do naps. That's right, he doesn't. He keeps turning. Why? Nate, did you ever think a map could tell you where the fucking restrooms are? You ever use like a directory? I'm being nice to Nate today. Nate, sweetie, you know sometimes that maps have a directory. And if there is a directory on there, it'll tell you where you are in relation to the nearest bathroom. That might actually solve pretty much all of your problems, actually. Would you like to maybe consider that next time somebody offers that to you? You know, maybe you just don't gotta like turn them down, you know, but just consider it. Think about it. Maybe. I think he might turn down the naps. The naps. He turns down the naps. I wonder if he turns down the maps just because he's not wanting to talk to people. That was crazy. He's definitely got like that socially awkward, like, yeah. I'm just trying to end the conversation really quickly. Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye. What if we go up there? Oh, but we're so close to the fire up there. Technically, the nearest bathroom is always where you're sitting or standing. Whatever happens next is a problem for future you. Honestly, Rick, that's so fucking true. Especially out here in nature. Unless, imagine he did that and then he fucking fell in it. Thank you. Everyone hydrate. I think Jim freaks him out, which fair.
Mighty God.
Yeah. I think Mike freaks me out more than Jim right now. Am I gonna go a different way? You know what it is? I want to go a different way because I want to see new shit. But also there's a part of me that's like, come on, Alyssa. You can do this. Can I get across that way? It kind of looks like there's a way, does it not? What if we try this? Because wasn't there like, there are those boards. I can confidently walk across boards, right? I could do that. Nate, I swear to fuck. I'll give you a hug. If you make it, I'm nice. I'm nice today. I'm nice. No threats here. Get more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Oh, that's like an old Southern saying probably, right? Are you telling me the whole time? Are you telling me the whole time? Did I just hear a cat? If these boards break, I'm gonna die? Why would you even throw that out there? Mike is the hiker. Yeah, Mike is the hiker. He looks like a yuppie hiker. Rick, you're actually scaring me now, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's the furthest we've been! How did we not check that before? She's a fucking gamer, dude. How many hours did I waste? How many... I don't want to do this anymore. That's not true, I do now. I do now. But like, oh man! Look, there's even stairs! There's even stairs! Oh man, why didn't I do this? Why was I climbing an oil barrel? What was I thinking? Is this the same feeling I get with Dark Souls? Is it? This is awful. Man. Alright, you know what? It's fine. This is fine. Okay. I need there to be a checkpoint. I'm so afraid. Oh, thank you guys for the clips too. I haven't gotten to go back and see the clips from Tuesday as well, but I'm actually really excited and I kind of think I have an idea I had a thought on how to cut a lot of the really funny falls together into like some shorts. And I'm excited for that, so genuinely, thank you. I keep hearing a cat. Do you guys hear that? It's just like a little like meow. Okay, okay. Maybe it's not a cat. I don't know what that was. Okay. Nate. It's okay, it's okay. It's just your arm. It's just you don't need your arms for this, buddy. You could lose both arms and nothing would matter. Nothing would matter. Okay. Is there a cat in the pause menu in the basement? Oh, that's a great question. The bong does make me think he's just having some kind of like drug-addled dream, right? I don't see anything indicating a cat per se. Although I do see there's like a cat lamp. Do you guys see it? Over here. It's kind of shaped like a cat. It's not a pet cat, but you know. Okay, these switchbacks, they're kind of kicking my ass. Turning, I mean. There we go. I don't think weed is supposed to do this to you. This is true. I actually don't know. I haven't really talked to a lot of weed people about their weed experiences. I feel like I did the most when I was like at too young of an age for it to really have mattered. And people said they were like tripping out on it like this. But I think that was more like they were young and stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're right. I think weed's just supposed to make you just a little like loosey-goosey. And not like full on losing your marbles, right? Weed people. Might have been wet weed. You don't actually mean like wet with water, right? Do you mean like laced with some other shit? Because that's what I was wondering. You don't actually mean wet with water, right? Is that I'm just gonna... Okay. You ready to leap of faith with me? You ready? Ah! Okay. That means it has LSD in it, if I remember. Okay, I was actually wondering that same thing whenever they had told stories like that to me. This guy, unfortunately, the guy I'm thinking of who's telling me these stories, he was on Drumline with me, and had a very, very troubled, like, background. I think was just surrounded by that shit all the time, and got into that stuff at, like, a middle school age. But, like, extremely intensely, in a way that was just like, oh no, dude. Are you doing okay? Like, as an adult, I think it's easier for me to kind of, like, recognize that, you know? Talk about it a bit more, like, objectively like that, right? But yeah, he had some crazy stories. I'll never forget one time. He was like, guys, I had a vision where I was a single droplet of water in a great waterfall. And me and the other drummers, he's telling us this on like the marching band field, and we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, it was incredible to be one of so many, but also we're one, man. And we were like, what are you saying? It was really funny though. Although I will say I had an edible once, and I feel like either it was entirely too much or laced because it was a fucking trip. Yeah, I know, so I'm so like straight edge and clean with that kind of shit. I just don't know. I just don't know. You could ask me like what type of wine is out there. I remember like for me and Alex's wedding, for buying wine, I had to ask so many other people. I was like, what type? There's red and white, but like beyond that, what do I need to get? What do I need to get for this? Where's the fire? Is it behind me? No. What am I doing over here? Oh no. If this sends me down the precipice. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn around. Oh, but do you think there's a cutscene over there? Do I risk it? I think I know how to get back here now, right? He's slipping. I'm not gonna do it. He's slipping. Did you see him slip? This is muddy. Oh yeah, this is muddy. I'm not doing this actually. I'm too much of a bitch. Just like with the eye doctor. I'm too much of a bitch. Just go uppus. High potency edibles may get me stuck in my head, but it's never psychedelic. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. Or like, I say that like, yeah, I've been there. No, that's, from what I have gathered, that seems like I understand what you're saying. Yes. Yeah, and then actually, like, I had some roommates in college that were really into that kind of stuff. But they were always pretty, like, good with boundaries. Where, like, I think they did it once or twice in their room of our apartment. And it was never too, like, overbearing. And they certainly never did it just out around us because they knew it bothered us, which was like really nice and considerate. They never even like, we never even had to talk about it or anything. I think they just did that to be like nice people. And it was like, oh, thanks, man. Okay. Oh shit, we're going behind the waterfall. That was a very like Disney ride type of waterfall. Like a Splash Mountain type of, the little log flumes are gonna come out of there. Oh, this seems dangerous. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. I see where I have to go. I see my target! Nate, you had it, man! My first edible, I just fell asleep for 8 hours while everyone else was still hanging out. That's another thing too, is I've heard like conversely, yeah, where some people are like, dude, it doesn't do anything for me. Some people are like, this is extremely tame, I don't get it. And I do wonder if that has to do with like the form people take it in, people's individual bodies maybe. I have no idea. And then there was a time somebody I know actually got like CBD pills for pain management. It was like a medical thing. It was like pain management. I think it was for like a back thing they were going through or something. And funny enough, they said it didn't do anything. They were like, yeah, I wish it did. Fucking wish it did, man. But nah. And meanwhile, I've heard other people say like it's like a miracle. The human body. What a fickle thing you are. Just like Nate's ass. What a fickle thing. Should I like... Alright, hold on. I got this. Ready? Oh, did you see that? Did you see that shit? Some people don't get high from edibles. It's about liver enzymes, if I remember correctly. Rick, how much of this stuff, because you've always been a very smart dude. You've always been smart. You've always been like a little bit of an encyclopedia in like a truly fantastic way, in a way I wish I was more so. But I also noticed like your medical knowledge, I feel like has leveled up so much in like the last year. Is a lot of that because of the training and the schooling you've been doing? Or is it just separate? Either way, I'm a little envious of it. I think it's really neat. Because that's cool. CBD doesn't make you high. No, not high, but even like the pain management, they were like, it did nothing. They were like, my back is still exactly the way it was. So they just ended up stopped taking it. Okay, is this it? Oh my god, have we made it? I'm such a lightweight, I have to have an edible. Really? Yeah, it's okay. Everybody's got their own stuff. I always wonder what I would be like if I did drink more, or like the joke Alex and I will do would be like, what kind of drunk would I be? Alex thinks I'd be like a giddy happy drunk and then get like really introspective on life. Nadas is not fickle. It's quite the opposite. Guys? Oh my god. Is it another giant candle? So these are all just giant candles with the fucking cum soup. I hate that. Are we gonna have more of it? Are we gonna eat it?
Well, I don't mind if I do. Oh, sorry. Oh, I do mind. I do. Sorry, I'm leaving. Leaving. Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
well, maybe I'm not.
Alright, what's gonna happen now? Where is it? I don't know. Onward and upward. I'm assuming we're gonna meet somebody and we go onward and upward, right? More milk? I bet. We all know what it really is. We all know. Anatomy for sure. The rest have just always been interested in the topic. You have a great memory for it too. It's crazy. We did it. It's his donkey. The donkey milk. The dilk, if you will. It's donkey cum. I think it is. It looks a lot like cum, doesn't it? I'm just gonna throw that out there. Netflix gave up on him? Wait, what? I missed something. Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, hey! Oh,
Wonderful morning. Aren't you a vision?
I'm a vision. Yeah, you're a vision. Yes, we're both visions, and I'm visioning.
Eyes up here, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm visioning your eyes.
Ethan.
Yes, Ethan, and I'm Nathan, and how's it? Good morning, weather. How's it, weather? Breakfast?
Oh my god.
Breakfast.
Oh, that's yours. Was that yours?
Yes, and you've already had more than your share.
I'm sorry.
It's a time of terrible hardship for us.
Was it a
Don't just
famine?
grab it.
In a
Don't
way, it is a famine.
A plague?
Oh, in a way, yes. In a certain kind of way.
What?
And you might be the only one who can help.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, if my nose doesn't deceive me, you're fresh off the boat. And that means you haven't used your one wish.
Oh, my one wish?
Fresh off the
Oh, up
boat?
at the castle.
Oh,
No,
As
no,
in-
little to your left.
The gay
yeah.
boat? He doesn't know he's gay?
Yeah, I haven't used it just yet.
Wonderful, and you'll be our savior.
Oh, what do you want? What do you need?
Wait, what's
But
happening?
we've run out of cigarettes.
What?
Oh,
I was rather hoping you could wish us up some new ones.
oh, do you need them?
Oh, yes, I should say so.
Oh,
But the boys would be ever so grateful. We'd do anything for you.
oh.
Just anything you can.
I don't like that his hands are just there by
Let your
his
imagination run wild.
by a schlong.
Is there? Do you have a bathroom?
No, like imagine your wildest fancy come true.
Do you have just a clean toilet in a locked room?
There is a little outhouse right next to tonight's campsite.
Oh yeah, okay,
Just look for the party light.
okay.
Party
That's
light.
amazing. Thank you.
Let's share a drink later.
Yes.
On me.
Thank you.
Toodaloo.
Woo-woo.
I'm really
Oh, and don't go getting lost in the woods.
I'm a little uncomfortable. He's got human hands and human feet. So that was a lot to take in. That's the donkey dick. I was warning the people about. That's the donkey dick. Hi, Bungus. Wow, is that what you came back to? Who let BoJack Horseman in? Stop. Gonna Google this uncensored cutscene. Okay, I would like to say, gang, do you now see why it was so important for me to make sure the nudity bar was a thing? Because as Smooch said, thank God it's blurred. Could you imagine what we would be seeing if it wasn't? And I think there are a lot more cutscenes like that. Aggressively erotic like that. Aggressively. Yes. He definitely is doing Morning of Shame after Grinder hookup. I gotta say, ever since you guys kind of pull the wool out from my eyes, from over my eyes, I think I see it now. I do see it. Acting more like an ass. I'm curious, but also not. I kind of am too. I can't even say what we would be seeing. That's true. What would we be seeing? Okay, someone with shoes has been here. Oh my god, you're just still there. You're just still there then. Okay, where are we? Are we going over there now? So how do I Dude, what? There's no way they actually have, like, that full-on cutscene, just like a dick hanging out, right? Do they actually? Man, that black bar would be big! Okay, I guess I'm going down, right? And over there? I don't think I came up this way. I hear chickens. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, let's just, yeah, scooch over there, scooch over there. Subway foot long without the subway. Do we just go down? Okay, it looks like it wants us to go this way. I will follow. I will follow. This is fine. I will follow. My ADHD got the best of me. Hey, you're welcome. We're all talking about how homoerotic this game is now. I do think this is Nate's, like, deep-seated gay desires. I think I'm buying into that. Like, full on now. Full stop. What is this? Last time I went in there, I lost my chicken, Sugar. And I'll never see Sugar again now. Should we just go straight towards it? Is that stupid? There's kind of a path here. Yeah, let's just do this. There's like a little trail blazing symbol here. That Google rabbit hole turned into a scary spider cave scene from Lord of the Rings? Did it have a dick? I gotta be real. The morbid curiosity of me seeing what that cutscene looks like without the bar, just to be like, did they model it, you know? Like, did the devs model that out? Did they give it physics the way they did in Baldur's Gate 3? You know, it's like the morbid curiosity of me is really, it's there. I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. Am I actually gonna look it up? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little afraid what my search history is gonna turn into. Alright, let's aim for that. There we go. I miss you, Sugar. Is it me or is everyone's messages appearing like 3 times? Are you on Twitch mobile? That sucks. It is not on my end, but I think somebody else had a problem similar to that the other day. So it might just be something they're experiencing. Did it have a teak? Alyssa wants to see a little something. I'm just I'm gonna be so real. I'm morbidly curious. Just like, how? Did they go that extra mile? Did they give it physics the way they did on Baldur's Gate 3? I'm shocked that Baldur's Gate 3 did not give boobs physics, but they did give a dick physics, right? Me, it was the opposite, where I kept trying to send it multiple times. That was it. Yep.
Fuck.
Sometimes Twitch mobile is the pits. It's a necessary evil we have to... Which way am I even going? I'm blindly following these markers, and I actually don't know where I am anymore. Yeah, this is good. Let's turn around. Surely the game wouldn't be leading me astray, right? I shared a Steam game. It looks very similar to the Mansion game or the Manor you played a while back. Ooh, okay. I'll take a look at it. I am always looking for fun mystery games like that. I feel like mystery games where I can like tinfoil hat it with you guys is always a blast of a time. So thank you. I'm offended on your behalf. You seem cool. Apparently there's at least one scene where it can get a little graphic. Not sure about physics though. Oh shit, really? Okay, shit. I'm assuming everyone and their mother who streams this game or probably puts it on YouTube has that nudity thing on, right? Because if you just have that out in the open, I feel like Baldur's Gate doesn't even have things out in the open that much. It's more like in the dress menu. I guess we're in a shouting match now. But the BG3 is somehow, I think, dick physics would be easier than boob physics. Honestly, I kind of do too. A lot of times, I hate that we're talking about this now, but you know what? This game demands it. I feel like a lot of times boob physics is kind of like inaccurate. Wait. I'm back where I started. This is where I... Okay. Okay. Anyways, yes, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. If BG3 had boob physics, it would be responsible for even more queer awakenings than it already was. That's right, they couldn't be liable. You're so right. All right, now, even if it turns, I'm going straight for this bad boy. I'm going straight for this baby. Trailblazers be fucked. What kind of penile conversation is this? Guys, we cannot lose sight of this giant cum candle in the distance. We cannot. Ew, does that mean, are they cum candles? Because they are waxy, kind of like the waxy thing in the bowl. But it's like... Oh, no.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna step over this guy. I'm gonna go over those rocks. Go over these rocks. Shall I buy RV there yet? It looks fun. It is fun. You gotta make sure you can have, I think, a group of people to play with. Because I've only played it like the 1 or 2 times I've played it on stream. But if you can get that group together, then I think it is worth it. I have a really fun time playing Peak Solo. I know that's kind of like a... I know that's a little bit of a hot take where a lot of people don't like playing Peak Solo. I really enjoy it solo. I feel like RV There Yet would be less fun solo. That could just be a me thing though as well. Okay, where's the light? Nate has to come clean. I mean, come. No, he does. It's clear he's repressing some kind of awakening within him. I think that was clear by that donkey man's power stance. I mean, let's be real. Okay, I think I see the light through the trees over there. I think this is the way. Worth picking up for a few bucks. Oh, that's true. Is it on sale? Do you guys hear the phone ringing? If it's on sale, I would say it's worth it. Do you guys hear that phone ringing? Is it that over there? Hold on, I think I see something. Nate. Okay, it is rainy. Does that mean even these rocks are wet? Dude, when you go hiking and it's wet. It's coming from over there. Where is it coming from? I can't tell anymore! Phone ringing. Alyssa, if you smell toast, let us know. Isn't that like indicative of a stroke? Is that what you're saying? It's the gay thoughts they're calling for him. It's his mom telling him to take out the trash. Probably. Okay, this seems like not a great spot to be. Let's see if we can go around. It's definitely behind him. It's this way. Nate, slide this way for me, will you? Well, we're moving away from the cum candle though, guys. What do we do? I'm really curious about this now though. You hear it, right? Is it just me? Am I crazy? Okay. No mud here. It's getting the teeniest bit closer. Fuck. Okay. Nate, stop. I hear like a phone and a baby. All right, that's not.
Oh shit!
You bought 5 games for like 21 euros. I'm doing that as soon as stream ends. You guys know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm putting games in my cart. That's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Wait. Did it stop? It just stopped. Phone? Wait, come back. Phone? Is it down there? Maybe it is down there. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Phone? Oh. There's something down there. Okay, hold on, guys. I found something. What is that? What is that? That's a phone. Are you like a chicken? No, it's just like a pine cone. Okay, here we go. I found it.
Hello?
Junior, hi, it's Dad.
What?
Are you there?
Yeah, no, I'm in the.
I lost you for a minute.
I am lost.
I'm lost.
Yeah, no,
listen,
I was just actually. Yep. Sorry.
Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
we're doing a little thing for your sister. You know Cassie got a promotion, right?
No.
Kind of a big deal.
Is it?
And we're gonna do just drinks and snacks. Your mother wants you to come up, and
Well, it's. Yeah.
can you do me a favor? Maybe not sweatpants.
Not the sweatpants.
Yeah. No, I can.
Maybe
I'll
like
get
a nice pair of slacks and I don't know, a shirt.
Yeah, I can do a shirt. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
It's just.
Yeah, that'd
It
be
might be a little. It's.
Thursday, 4:30.
He's back!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her know that you'll be there.
Could you
Okay.
do me a favor and just. Could you just put my shoes on the couch and then fiddle with the remote?
No, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna talk to Mike or
All right.
is he just gone?
Okay. All right.
Talk to you later. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, thank you for the 1 year, Chillax. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Rick's gaslighting me. I don't hear anything, but my ears could be kind of clogged. I like how Alyssa followed the game, went around in a circle, and now decided to follow the game again. Okay, now we gotta find... Where's that candle? Where's the cum candle? He's such an awkward talker. But isn't that kind of like the charm of the game? I don't want to call Nate charming, because I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I can go that far. But boy, is it entertaining. Boy, is it entertaining. Okay. Let's get a higher vantage point. Where's that candle? Having some serious issues trying to put it all in order. Oh, you don't don't ever need to apologize for that. Shucks, you gotta, listen, I know life sometimes throws us curveballs and we gotta take care of that shit. I just hope you're doing well. The voice acting of Nate is great though. Oh, it's spot on. It's so spot on. Nate is about as charming as having a drink thrown in your face accidentally while wearing a crisp white shirt. Okay, it's over there. Let's just go this way. Let's go this way. See what we can find. Okay, the mud is precarious. The mud is precarious. The mud is precarious. There I go. Not talking from experience. You started writing a story? Oh, that's cool. Good luck finishing. It's a big endeavor. Oh, no. So... Alright, hear me out. What if I follow this down? See, this is why I feel like I should have followed the game. Like, game design is a thing, you know? Oh, I see where I go. What the hell is that? Like a giant... Wait, is that an animal?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but it's this game. No, you're right. You're right. Is that a bear? Do not climb?
Grip, grip, grip.
Here's how to prevent forest fires. Nate, move your fucking head, man. Don't be an idiot.
Shit.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, ready? Here we go. I think I see the path. Do you guys see it? Do you see it? Do you believe with me?
Oh no.
That was so good. All right. Mission accomplished. All right, how do we get to the cum candle? Let's go. Does the bear actually wake up? Is there something I can do to wake it up? Ooh, what's this? This has my full attention now. This has my full attention. Oops. Oh, it's like a garden. That's pretty. Is there like a cutscene in here if I walk inside the garden? I find myself like, you know what it is? I'm like cutscene hunting with this, which isn't a bad thing. Oh, it goes up. It goes up. Nate has social anxiety, but he has climbed over a bear. Believe in yourself, Nate. No one else could have done that. That's so true, though. Do I go? There's no way. Okay, I see we've reached our next obstacle. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I just go up these? Oh, it's way easier. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh crap.
Nate, shh. You're good. You're good. Use your stairs. Use your legs. Come on. Is that it? Oh yeah, fuck that. Okay. How do I get over there now? Down us? Down here, maybe? What is over there? Some orange stuff? Oh, those are just rocks. Okay. Okay. Wait, what's that? That looks cool. It's not in the direction I need to go. You know, we're making good time today. I'm gonna go see what it is. I think I'm gonna go see what it is. I think we're doing good. Okay. Doing that thing where I'm getting overconfident. Lost keys? It found return to fire tower. What are you talking about? Why does this look like a minefield? This looks extremely dangerous. But it's not. It's... Oh, well, there we go. Is this just another way I could have come in? Maybe? Or maybe this is how I go get keys to bring them to the fire tower. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking it is. It's got some wild flexibility. He can just pull out splits like nobody's business. It's actually a dream of mine to be able to get a split. Oh. I don't know how to get past that. Okay. I will go back towards whence I came. I actually really want to get a split. That's kind of a goal of mine. I don't work on it too seriously, not as much as I could. Like, I think a bigger goal of mine would be to get a pull-up. A pull-up is something I work on more actively. A split is like, I stretch for it maybe like 4 to 5 days a week, which is way better than nothing. But I feel like to get a split... Oh, okay, sorry, Nate. I feel like to get a split, you gotta work on that shit daily. And that's definitely like an on me type of thing. I do want to be able to do that though. I think a pull-up is a bigger priority though. Is there any other way I could have come in? That's what he said. That's what Nate's wondering, Ayo. That's what Nate be wondering. Okay, so I'm on the other side of the waterfall. Yes, I need to keep going in this direction now. How do I stretch? I do a couple of different things. When I say stretch, my stretching routine is kind of like a combination of mobility and stretching. So it's like mobility exercises, dynamic stretching, and some static stretching. I kind of do it all. Oh, excuse me. I kind of do it all. For splits in particular, I do like the runner's lunge. I do like a series of runner's lunges, and then like, do you know that like lizard lunge? That's the name I know it by, and I don't think it's like its real name. I do like those. I'm trying to do more like strength and flexibility stuff with like my hip flexors too. What the hell is that? Come on, Nate, you can do it. I also do stuff for my arms and my back, like you know, whenever you get like the band or the pole and you like bring it around all the way to like get your shoulders and stuff. Okay, lizard pose is a real thing. It's what it's called. I do that. I do kind of a series of them. If I do all of it, the whole thing actually takes me like 30 minutes. Sometimes I do it abbreviated, and I do it based on what muscles I'm exercising that day, just so I'm a little more gentle with them. But for the most part, I actually always do the split stretches, like the lizard's lunge, the runner's lunge, whatever. And I'm glad I do, because I think it helps, but I'm not close to a split. Are you going for front or back splits or side splits? I would love to go for front and back splits. If you got anything on that, besides those things, I'm game. I've heard the science I last heard, which is probably like 5 years old at this point, is that you should try to do those muscle groups pretty much every day, and you should do like 30 seconds sitting in a stretch. But like a solid 30 seconds, like don't half-ass it. So that's what I do, but I don't know how like great that is. I really need to up my stretch game. I will say, Rousey, I started taking it a lot more seriously. Like, I've always taken stretching like, oh yeah, I know it's important. But I started, what is that? Oh, it's tomatoes. I started taking it really seriously maybe like a year or two ago, and I can tell now when I stretch versus when I don't stretch. It has helped me become more attuned to my body, and when I don't do it, I'm like, what have I done? And actually, I'm to the point where I'm trying to get into like some more, I don't want to say like advanced stretches, but just like more specific. That's a better word for it. I'm getting into more specific stretches. I realize that like my rotator cuffs, it's weird because I'm at a point now where I can tell certain parts of my body are better with some things than others. So like one of my arms is way more flexible than my other one, and I'm trying to make it so that this arm is caught up with this arm. It's just funny. It's funny how that happens. The number one thing that keeps me from working out is that it takes so much fucking time and it's so fucking boring. If it helps, seriously, the thing that motivates me more than anything is find a badass fictional character that you want to be like and be like, I'm doing this to be like them. And I shit you not, that helps me out. When I first got into Gideon, it was, I want to be a hot motherfucker like Gideon. Right now it's watching Resident Evil stunts, and I'm like, wow, I really wish I could have that power. Sometimes it's athletes, sometimes it's the Olympics and shit. But yeah, fictional characters, I shit you not, motivate me like no one else to do that kind of stuff. And you also gotta find workouts that you like. You do have to find workouts that excite you, because also if you know you hate lifting weights, there's other ways for you to build muscle. You need to find whatever it is that you want to do and that you enjoy doing, and then you will slowly be able to build off of that. But that's definitely like the main thing. Specifically for splits, you might want to warm up and do 2 to 3 minute long stretches. Oh, okay. Because for the splits, you might need to gain mobility in other tissues than just the muscle and neurological adaptation. Oh, I've never even heard of that. Is neurological adaptation a thing? Because that's fascinating. But for general stretching mobility, what you listed sounds great. I would like to take it to the next level. So you think sitting in those poses will help for longer periods of time would help more? Because I honestly love stretching. I would not mind. I can just sit there and like read and sit. That's fine. Exercise bike in front of the TV is a real game changer. Yeah, you just have to find the way. Because I think Alex is like that, where Alex doesn't necessarily enjoy weightlifting. But it's not that he hates exercise. It's like you have to find what you like. It's like how some people hate running. I really like running, but I totally get if that's not everyone's thing. And yeah, disabilities also come into play, right? I totally get that. It just depends. Man, do you think I could look like Korra or General Mi? Korra is still sometimes one of them for me. Korra and Vi, I want my shoulders and my arms to look like Korra or Vi from Arcane. I would just be on cloud 9 about that. I wish I could look that good to cosplay them. No, I've had that thought too. I've legit had that same thought. You aspire to be like Big Chongus. Mine is a treadmill in front of Twitch. Rilesy, I have also started doing that with we don't have, unfortunately, like a proper treadmill. I wish we did, because I do like running, and sometimes the weather just doesn't accommodate running, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. What the hell do I do with this? Okay, I guess I went the wrong way. We do have a walking pad, though. It's the walking pad we got whenever we did Hobbit's Giving last year, that I walked on for my 19,000 steps across Middle Earth to get to Erebor. And I love being on the walking pad and watching YouTube or Twitch. Sometimes I read, but it depends on the type of book. I can't always like have a book and like, I don't know, there's something about walking and reading and the motion is just doesn't always jive with me. It depends. I'm jealous of people that do. But yeah, man, fucking walking pad treadmill with that kind of shit, that's amazing. Oh, this is where I go. Are we gonna get to a second cum candle today? Because let me tell you, if we did that, wow. I'm a gamer. There you go, Nate. There you go. There you go. It's a walking pad I've got too. Yeah. I would love to run, because I used to like race and be like hyper competitive with running. So the walking pad, listen, the walking pad is still like a fucking godsend, because the walking pad helps me get my step goal, which like steps, even just something as simple as a step goal is, oh wow, that was a bad one, can be a real game changer for health, right? That can be fucking everything. Yeah, and I can go into more detail about that later, but the walking pad has been huge for that. I did used to race competitively, and I do miss kind of racing like that and like running and training, like interval training and stuff with that sort of thing. But a walking pad, I would destroy. I think I would actually kill the motor. I think it would be really bad, so I can't do it. Okay, wait, hold on. I do want to read this. Let me get out of here. Oh, Zephys is here. Hey, man, you got the face scan. That was a good one. A cum candle. You unmuted stream, and that's the first thing you hear. I am so sorry about that. Wow. You know what? But you've been here long enough. You know what the stream is about. You've been here long enough. You know. You know. Yeah, it does the job. I totally know what you mean, Rousey. It does for me too. Like if the difference for me is I can get 10,000 steps in a day with the walking pad. Without it, I average 3,000 or something. Maybe 4,000 on a good day. It makes all the difference. Splits is a neurological unity movement. Most people can do their leg into 90-degree angles, can't do it with two legs into split. Yes! Wait, I have actually noticed that. Even though no muscle, etc., goes from one leg to the other, the body prevents it because it thinks it's unsafe. So teaching it that it's fine is a big part of the process. I had no idea, but I have wondered that with my own lunges. That's crazy. Half alert because I'm doing a hot compress and it's hard to type with one hand. No problem. Zethus asked Chungus what he came in on. I have a feeling we might see soon. I think we're almost at the cum candle. So we might see a return of some beloved characters. Zethus, are you ready to see this? Oh wait, maybe not. What the hell is happening? Okay, I'm at the candle. Maybe not. I lied. Do I go over this? Do I, like, eject myself? Wow, that was a choice of words. Oh, there it is! The cum! Did you see that? There it is! The soup. We know it ain't soup. I think at this point, we know it's not soup. Come on. Alright, I think I gotta get over. I think we gotta go to the soup, guys. The soup! Alright, ready? Go to the soup, Nate! Oh my god. Wow, he really just bounced back from that one. That's crazy. That could have killed you, Nate. Oh my god. Cock blocked, literally.
Oh. Ow.
Why'd you stick your hand in it?
God damn it. Where's the ball?
Lost a contact lens?
Hey, Ethan, how's it going?
Oh, Moose.
Where?
Oh, no. My name's Moose.
He stuck his ass in the air.
Yeah, no. We've met.
No, we haven't.
No. I'm Nate.
Good to meet you, Nate. What you looking for?
No, nothing. Sorry, it was the ball. I don't have it.
Oh, no worries. I got my camp cup.
Nate's a bottom!
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Here. Oh. Oh, shortstop. Here, you take some.
Oh, none for me, thanks.
Oh, why?
Oh, yeah, I don't like what it does to me.
Oh, is it why, the
It's
Not
so
sure what
long.
your,
the old, the,
headphones?
no, what did you mean?
Oh, don't kind of like myself that much when I'm,
It's normal.
yeah,
normal.
yeah, normal,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's fine.
There he is, Nathan!
Oh, hey.
Nice looking cup!
Oh, thanks.
Nice looking cup.
Moose here.
Nice looking cup,
I guess.
he says.
Can't believe I missed seeing a moose.
Wow. Okay. I think I knew a while ago I was locked into the whole homoerotic analogy of this. I think the fact that a donkey with his dick hanging out walked right up behind Nate, sticking his ass in the air like that, that's pretty damning. There's also a rat now eating the pizza. They're so long. And Rosie's back with the donkey soup. Yep. There's a bong. So is this all a weird high trip? Zethus, I've said that same exact thing. I was wondering that too. There is also a lot of like allusions to drugs like with that soup that I call cum, the cum soup. With that soup being something like that. Absolutely. You're right. It doesn't surprise any of us, Echo. You're so right. I get the falling bottom of the stomach feeling when I watch Nate fall in the game.
Oh, no, rookie, you're covered in spiders!
I don't want these
Wake
spiders.
up!
I don't want the spiders. Where are they? Where?
No, I'm just joking. You're just taking too long to wake up. It was boring. It's okay. You're fine. You're safe. There's no spiders. It's just we're missing the best part of the day.
What's
Beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning out here.
I love the morning. I'm awake.
You're in heaven.
I'm
Wake
in
up.
heaven.
Wake up.
I'm awake and I'm in heaven.
You're going uphill, right?
Yes, I'm going to the castle.
Oh, awesome. What are you going to do with your
He
wish?
even told me. He told me to get the cigarettes. I'm going to wish for cigarettes.
Don't do what Ethan says.
Why not?
Just that's what he wants. Do what you want.
What do I want? I want to go home.
Home? Look around you, buddy.
This is home.
Paradise. Weather is perfect every day.
Naked dicks.
It's better than LA.
It's-
LA sucks.
LA sucks.
I wished for the perfect body. Look at me.
You look great.
I'm like a god.
You are like a god.
I love my body.
I love it too.
All right,
That's the
let's
shot
go.
I was talking
Go
about.
together. Let's just get up. Let's do a
That's
warm-up.
the shot I was
Warm-up.
talking
Is
about.
Ethan gonna be mad?
Touch your toes.
I'm gonna touch him.
All right, touch the
Here,
sky.
Okay, I'm touching the sky.
It's time to go.
Oh, wait, hold on. But wait, was Ethan gonna be mad if I don't wish for the cigarettes?
I'm bored of this conversation, mate. See you later.
I'm bored of this. He's just running. He's just running. He's just running. He's just. That's the uncensored I saw online. Oh, is it graphic? Okay, is that one graphic because of what Nathan's being framed in between the legs? I think you're right. It's not undertones anymore. I think that is accurate. That was pretty fucking. Yep. Yep. There are details. Oh no. Wow, Nathan, dude. So which one of these donkeys does he end up with? Because we saw in the speed run he ends up with like a donkey in a cabin, like at the top of all this, right? The hell is that? Oh, do I have to climb up there to get that? That's not happening. Is it like an egg? What is that? Is she gonna try to do this? I don't even know. Moose is the love of his life. Cause he was kind of like a lumberjack guy. He was kind of like a lumberjack guy, wasn't he? And he is the most normal. He seemed the sweetest. Like he was like, oh yeah, I don't like the way I am and all that stuff, you know. Oh, hey, no, I'm just here to hang out, you know. And then maybe he takes care of Nate.
Oh no.
And Nate can live his gay dreams. I'm gonna move past this. He woke up seeing the dick and said, I'm in heaven. Oh my god, you guys are so right. Don't we all? Okay. This is pretty good so far. Onwards and upwards? That's what they say in the menu. Okay, wait. Oh, it's treacherous. Stay close to the candlesticks. Sorry, I don't mean to get an ass shot. Wait. Well, I have to go see what that thing is. Hold on. Nate, take the tumble. And I know I can swim, right? And this is like a lake, so I should be good. Getting back up, that's gonna be an ass. Okay, the way up will be over there, I guess. Right, but I gotta see what that is. Hey guys, have we peed yet? Nora! Oh my god. You know how we've been talking about the gay? It's not, as Moss said earlier, it's not undertones anymore. You gotta see, man, some of these cutscenes are fucking crazy. There we go. Come on, get up, Nate. You can do it. It's crazy. We've only peed with our heart. I think we might get to pee now. Is this a porta potty? Or an outhouse? Whatever. His little... Oh, that's good, man. Oh, that's good. Nora, how are you doing today? We're thicker than ever. Do you guys think he gains muscles during this? What if he like... I don't know. Maybe that's what the cum soup is doing to him. Maybe it's like a protein shake. I don't need to say that. I eat protein shakes. I can't think about ingesting that while I'm having my protein shake. That's my daily lunch. What am I gonna do without that? Okay. Nate, don't fall. Not like that. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Hey, Nora, we did get past. I was stuck on that same spot as last time. But then we did get past it. It turns out I was going a stupid way the whole time. Is that... That's like where a poster should be, right? There's for sure protein.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh my God. Oh, please. Here we go.
Knock, knock.
Oh no.
Is there somebody in there?
Oh, hey, Mike.
Nate, oh my God.
Sorry,
Nate.
occupied.
You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's my favorite. And you know, closing door and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, that's essential.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, ever since I was a kid, you know, really couldn't go with the other kids.
I couldn't
Yeah,
go.
no, I needed the stall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, I should give you your peace and quiet.
Okay.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Okay.
I'm so mad! Nate, there's a door.
That was great.
Yeah, there's no better feeling, right?
No, I love
There's the best feeling in the whole world.
Yeah, it's
It's just like,
that's how I feel.
the urgency's gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic. Do you want swapsies?
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll see you.
I'll catch you at the next one, Nate. Hooroo.
Oh.
Oh.
Nate, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, no, Mike, that was a bird. It was a bird.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't me.
All right, all right.
Nate, maybe you gotta get with one of your donkey friends, man. Just piss in the lake. I know. Nate, just swim. Swim like you were. Here, swim. Oh, wow. Okay. Swim like you were, right? Just like that. Just let it out. Just let it out. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. Yeah, pee while you swim. See, we got the same idea. Wait on it. Okay, what's up here? This looks like the way up. I'm really liking all these like orange trees. Like it's very folly in this I don't know, biome? What are we calling this? Well, this looks awful. Maybe it's not so bad. I'm gonna say that and then immediately. Oh, there's a fucking.
Fuck.
When did this turn into Indiana Jones? When did this? I want to get up here. How do I?
God.
Fuck that. Fuck. Is there gonna be another one? I used to be shy about peeing in the wild. Now I'm only worried about bugs flying around my ass. Rather than the pissing part. I used to too. And that's something I think that I got over with, like, I don't know, when you're like a kid and a teenager, you just are so like, oh my God, no, I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to embarrass myself. And I think it's just all kind of part of that stuff. So I totally get that. And then like, yeah, something happens as an adult where suddenly you're like, actually, fuck it. I don't care. I'm going to do my own business. And yeah, what the hell? The fact that you can't pee also works the dream theory. Isn't it rare to pee in your dreams? Oh, that's true. I think because doesn't it like your body kind of like paralyzes itself a little bit? It like freezes everything so that you're not doing what dogs do where they kind of like move around a lot in their sleep. And kids aren't as good at that. I could have made that up. Don't quote me on this. I don't know how much of that is like real science, you know? I pee in my dreams and I always wake up terrified. I have woken up to that only like once or twice. And in the moment, I'm like, oh shit. And then it's always fine. It's actually normally that fear of peeing that wakes me up from the dream. Frankly. I think you made that up. I think I might have too. There's definitely some kind of like sleep paralysis thing that happens. But I don't know if it's 4 dreams or what. I move and stuff like that all the time. Well, it's not like a constant thing. It's like a very it's like a very small amount of your sleep. 'Cause I'm with you. I actually toss and turn constantly in my sleep. But I think it has to do with like the kind of sleep you get or something. I don't know. Sleep paralysis is when you get stuck in REM sleep, dream sleep, and wakefulness when your body is still paralyzed. So that's kind of what I'm talking about though. But there is like a paralyzation that happens, I think, right? Is that even a word? Paralyzation? I might have just made that up. Hey, Sigma. How you doing, man? Oh, no. Slippery slopes. My old nemesis. Also, speaking of the pee thing, with the dream thing, do you notice there's a lot of, like, dripping sounds in the soundtrack? There's hardly a soundtrack, but I do notice a lot of, like, dripping, and then when I pause the menu... So right now it's not. At nighttime, it was raining, and this water leak in the ceiling was dripping. I kind of wonder if that's related or not. When I was in my sorority girl era, I peed behind a dumpster when we were on a bar crawl. Sorority girl Mara was iconic. The brain does do that so you don't act out your dreams running around. That's interesting. I feel like we should be going up, huh? This doesn't feel right anymore, does it? Although... Yeah, this doesn't feel right anymore. Hold on, let me get my bearings. Let me get my bearings. It kind of looks like we should be going up that way, huh? Fuck. I don't know. Is there a good way that way? Rosie. I don't know. Those rocks look too big. You know what I mean? They're not as, like, leveled. Okay. This is good. This is good. Rosie, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Nate, yep. We're gonna go back. We're gonna try to go up this. Yep, right here. That's stupid? Maybe. Yep, might have been. Should I go? Okay, let's fall down here. What about that way? The temporary loss of muscle tone or paralysis occurring during REM sleep is called atonia. And sleepwalking occurs in non-REM deep sleep. Guys, I used to sleepwalk as a kid. I had a couple sleepwalking episodes as like a young... I think a lot of the weird sleep shit is common for kids. I don't know why. Maybe it's because your body is still like figuring out how to regulate this sort of stuff, you know? Right, like kids have night terrors. That's like a known child thing. Oh, that was so lucky. Oh my god. But yeah, night terrors, like sleepwalking, that sort of stuff. I had a couple sleepwalking episodes, and apparently I scared my parents with it. My mom had watched a couple horror movies, and it was during the era where my mom decided she doesn't like horror films. And apparently there was a time or two where like I would sleepwalk and I said something in my sleep, and she was like, what the fuck is happening? So that's pretty funny. I think that's hilarious. Okay. Is going up here dumb? Yep. I once got stuck in between wakefulness and REM sleep as a kid for like an hour. I kept going to the bathroom and staring at myself in the mirror all stressed because I had to steal the Mona Lisa, but I had no idea. I had no idea how because I was fucking 9. All the weight of the world's on my shoulders. What am I to do? 9-year-old Rick. What am I to do? Okay, this looks promising. Okay. We're like headed to some castle, right? I don't even know where the castle is. That was so lucky. I was about to say, yeah, but I have night terrors and then I remembered I have PTSD. Well, there you go. That would do it. That would change things. I just know they're common in kids too. But outside of that, I don't know much about them. I remember learning about AP Psych a while ago, and that was like the thing where it was like, yeah, you'll see them in kids a lot. The whole like, they wake up scared, but they don't really remember anything. Should we should go down there. We should go down there. I have the thing where I wake up in a dream and I wake up in a dream and I wake up in a dream, like Inception. I get stuck in a loop, even though I know I'm dreaming, I can't wake up. Do you really? That's intense. I've never heard of something quite like that. The weirdest thing I've had happen in Dreamland for me that I can remember is I have had one of those dreams where in a single night I live out an entire lifetime. Like it's an entire... Normally the dream starts when I'm sometime like in my 20s. And it feels completely normal, right? Like whatever is starting at the whatever life is like at the beginning of that dream is like, okay, yeah, this is life right now. And then throughout the dream, I'm saying I live like a whole ass life, like through 70 years old. And it feels real. It's not like skipping around, or even if it does skip around, it's like in my brain, all the memories are filled in. It's like me, like, having kids or like having different careers and shit. It's wild. And then you wake up and I actually like was Googling this. I was looking up like Reddit threads because I was like, do other people experience this? Because this was wild for me. And no. Okay, that was good. Okay, anyways. Oh, that's not so bad. We can get back up there. Okay. So anyways, you live out the whole dream. And I did look this up where like you wake up and you feel like you fucking died. And you're like mourning this past life of yours, but only for like the first hour you're awake. It's so weird. Those dicks. Those mushrooms look like dicks. Sorry, more homoerotic fun in the game. What's in here? Anyways, I looked it up and that's apparently common for people. That first hour, you'll like mourn the loss of your old life and then you'll be like, huh, all right, anyways. What's in here? Has anyone else had that? Genuinely kind of curious now. Opus. My sister sleepwalks and sleep talks to this day, even though she's 16 now. It freaks me out when we sleep in the same room. Sleep talking is always like, what's going on? A few years ago, she had a habit of singing or humming in her sleep. Just at the time, I was very into paranormal stuff. Love that for you. Love that. I had a similar as Rosie when I took CBD for sleep. I was stuck in endless loops being hunted by demons for thousands of years. It was genuinely hard to believe I finally made it out when I woke up. I don't take CBD anymore. I could imagine. Rick, have you ever read the book A Short Stay in Hell? It's a novella. I think you could read it in a day. It's one of my 5-star books. And it's a 5-star book I think a lot of people would enjoy. I think especially the way your brain works and that like experience you've had, I think it would color it in a special way for you. I think you'd really like that book. Yeah, those dreams are very realistic. In a sense, they mimic my day-to-day life. So for a while, I know when I'm actually awake. At a certain loop, I scream for help. someone to wake me up in hopes to get out of the signal or the signal in my real life body. It really sucks. That's crazy. So does that happen often for you? I'll add it on the reading list. It's such a short novella. It's like 90 pages or something. I think you'll tear through that shit in a day. I think I tore through that in a day and a half. And I'm not as fast a reader as you are. I think you'd be all in on that, man. I sleep talked until I was in my mid-20s, along with some light sleepwalking, usually moving around without leaving bed. Really? That's interesting. I'm curious, did any of that... Because you have sleep apnea, right, Jack? Did apnea affect that at all? Or did that affect apnea? What the hell is this? C and E. Something and Ethan? Have we met a C named yet? Why can't I press E? Oh, is that for... I'm wearing a donkey hat. Let me look at you, Nate. Alright. Guys, he's into the donkeys. Alright, well, hey, at least we got that for Fallen. At camp, I slept in the same room with two sleep talkers. They had nonsensical conversations with each other. Would they respond to each other? What's glowing? Do you mean like his breath? Maybe, maybe not. It used to happen a lot, but thankfully rarely these days. I think it's stress-induced, and I handle stress a lot better now. That's good. Isn't it crazy how it's like... Stress is so wild. And we know so little about how it works, or like how it affects the body. Or just like how it affects so much. Are you really? That's how you're gonna pick up this damn hat? I'm just gonna leave it then. Fucking idiot. Give me the stink eye with that hat on. Nate, you're not even like crouching, man. You're gonna lose your hat again. Hi, vey. I used to sing in my sleep. Oh, the hat's eyes? Oh, I don't know. They are bright. That might just be the color. It's gonna read like a biography of your demon days. It might, because the premise is it's not a short stay in hell. I'll say that. I know the book is called A Short Stay in Hell. It's not. Oh, did the hat? Alright, that's gone forever. That's gone forever then. You think Nate looks dashing? I hope you think he looks dashing without this hat. He's done. He's donezo. Alright, there we go. Over this bridge. We can do this. Yeah, they responded to each other? None of it made sense. It's mostly, blabber. I should pick one, play the game or read. The pacing, but it had the pacing of back and forth dialogue. That is so goddamn funny. I have been in situations where I can talk to sleep talkers. Only a couple times in my life. It's not like sleepovers and shit, right? And it is funny, you can say something to them and they respond with nonsense, but you can tell when they do respond to you like that. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have gone across. I need to go up. Silly Alyssa. I need to go that way. That's the way from whence I came. You miss the hat? Do you miss the hat or sugar more? I miss sugar. Did you see how ballsy I got there? I risked it all. You want both? Maybe the hat's gonna sail its way to Sugar, okay? Sugar will be happy. Sugar's probably in a better place right now, let's be real. Sugar didn't have to be, like, tainted by those donkeys, you know? Can we go up there? Which way do we go? Do we go over here, gang? I feel like this is where we should go, but I gotta be real, I'm not totally sure about that. Okay. One step at a time. One step at a time. Yep. Made it. Okay. Who's sugar? Oh yeah, the chicken from yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Oh no. Did I make a mistake? Maybe not. I see the fire tower in that direction now. So maybe we're actually doing good. Uh-oh. Okay, there is like a nice... There's like a little branch there. It's kind of saving me. That's really nice of the game. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, don't do this to me. Why would you? Why would you do this to me? Okay. Oh? The squelching.
Fuck.
Okay. Can you just get your knee up there? Can you set your knee down on there? That'd be okay. I think I see where I need to go. I think I see
Oh,
it.
shit.
And put this here. Nope. This here. Bam. Uh-oh. No! Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Bam.
Oh, shit.
Nate, I need you to put this foot up there, man. That's not how that's gonna work then, is it? What about this? Oh, this angle, huh? Sometimes the camera angles work with me. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Okay, new idea. New idea. The fanfic of this game is gonna be wild. Someone somewhere has written fanfic of this game. What do you think it's like? Do you think it is... Do you think people ship Nathan with the donkeys? Well, especially if he ends up with the does he end up with Moose? Is Moose like his actual like gay dream? That's actually kind of hilarious to think about. Surely somebody somewhere has written that.
Shit.
Aw, man, I was trying to be smart. Ah! I think it's exactly what we all think it is like. You think there's a lot of smut out there? Anytime you go into a fanfic space, there's gonna be a lot of smut, and that is what it is. All the censored parts right in, Nate. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know, maybe there's some sweet stuff. Maybe there's a moment where like Nate realizes he is gay and is into that, you know? And maybe there's a really sweet moment. Maybe it's not just like a porn, you know? Sorry, a corn. Is that what we call it nowadays? I don't know how to get past this. I love Alyssa saying probably like it's a question. I just like to keep an open mind.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, that was all it took? That was all it took. I don't know what the difference was, but that was all it took. Okay. I'm always right alongside my humility. One of my best qualities. Oh my lord. This is just like before. Okay. Okay. That's pretty token in fan fiction. It can be both, often in the same fic. Oh no, that's very true. I've read some of that as well. But it's a lot harder to find the stuff that's well written. Oh, I thought that was more chicks. But for sure, I agree with you. 100%. In fact, I'm gonna say this. You ready for this hot take? I feel like a lot of fan fiction writers do it better than published romantasy writers. I think romantasy is in this weird space where it had a huge explosion so quickly. And I think quality romantasy writers could be out there. I think a lot of times the publishers were just so desperate to get stuff on the shelves in this explosion that we've gone through that I think they were less picky in their quality, if I'm being honest. I think it's why a lot of published romantasy, I think, sucks, and I've actually read good stuff like that in the fanfic space. Again, you gotta sift through a lot of bad stuff, too, but I'm not even gonna call that bad, per se, because I think a lot of people in the fanfic space, like, practice writing, you know, and I'm not gonna, like, sit here and trash on, you know, people are making shit. You gotta give them space to practice. It's like, I'm not gonna shit on an artist for, like, having bad drawings in a sketchbook, you know, because, like, they're practicing, they're training. God damn it, Nate! Get up! But I would say the publisher space of romantasy and that kind of genre, I think published a lot of stuff that is subpar. Or just frankly, I think like not as good as some stuff in other genres. I think that's one of the reasons why it gets a bad rap, and I wish it wouldn't. But I do understand why. I think the writing quality is typically held to a slightly lesser bar, and I think that purely has to do with the business of publication and how they just needed to get shit out on the shelves. You think so too? Yeah, it's like going to the Little League games and going, "Boo, you suck! You'll never be like A-Rod." Or I don't know, who's another baseball player. It's true though, right? Like you can't do that. And sometimes is it just kind of like bad and maybe not my thing, sure. But also a lot of times it's like people gotta fucking start somewhere. And how do you expect them to get any better if they don't have a place to practice? I think honestly the fan fiction space is where I notice a lot of really good published fantasy writers get their start nowadays. I say this time and again, Tamsin Muir of the Locked Tomb is my go-to example just because I know a lot about her. I should probably stop trying this. I know a lot about her and her background, and you guys know I adore the Locked Tomb books. She got her start in fanfiction. She has her degree as an education. She taught in schools for maybe like 3 or 4 years before she got her first book published. But she was writing throughout all of her degrees. She was writing from the time she was a teenager. I think even a tween. I think she said her first fan fiction was a Final Fantasy VII fanfic. And that was when she started writing. But like her fan fiction friends, you know, it's the kind of people you like hop on a Discord server with and you're like, "Oh, we're going to write out this chapter together, you know? This looks like hell." And they would do that. And that was where she got a lot of her practice. And like, do you think her first fan fictions were good? I mean, maybe at best above average, right? Especially for her writing experience. But you know she had to start somewhere. And I think a lot of modern day authors nowadays get a lot of their practice from fan fiction. I was about to say, Alyssa, learned about her and never let that go. I feel like I actually recall other modern authors also going through a similar thing, but I don't want to like give wrong information and misquote it. I do know Tamsin Muir got her start. Her first one was a Final Fantasy VII fanfic, and then she's really known for also like Homestuck, which I don't know anything about. But apparently that's where like the Gideon aviator joke comes from. That's like actually a Homestuck reference. It's again why the second book is... Not why. There's other reasons. But Tamsin, if you know her, is clever. And the Locked Tomb is like this great amalgamation of like Greek mythology and a bunch of other shit that I can't even fathom. It's like Catholic guilt, Greek mythology. There's a lot of Christian allusion in there as well. It's stuff I don't know very much about. It's a solid way to get feedback on writing. It really is. Because also, like, you're providing for people who just want to consume that kind of content, and that's great. You do have more and more serious people out there that will give you feedback. And this is something I noticed when I did music YouTube. If there's anything out there you guys just want to do, just do it and start posting it. You will have people that eventually, like, find you or like the stuff you do. When I did French horn stuff for YouTube, I just posted that, and eventually I had people offering me, like, hey, you want to do collaborations? And I started talking to people who I once thought were, like, I, like, idolized them almost. I was also a lot younger, so idolize is kind of like, you know how it is when you're younger. You're like, oh my god, wow. But yeah, and then, like, suddenly people start talking to you and you come up with groups where it's like, oh, we can work together, or you can help me, or I have this connection with you now. Can I ask you for your advice? And I don't know, that is kind of like the boon of social media and the internet, right? We live in an era where we can do this kind of stuff. For her writing experience, well, my surgery experience, the surgery went above average. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's like, imagine if you knew your surgeon got their degrees with C's. I know that's not how medical school works, but it is funny to think about. Crap. But yeah, definitely, like, I don't know, posting things on the internet like that. I mean, you can even look at that with, like, Twitch, right? Like, I came into Twitch with, like, nothing. Like, I didn't tell a soul about it because I was just kind of, like, figuring out what I wanted to do with this. So, like, a lot of people start and they're like, their friends or their family know about it, or they got a couple people there, right? It took me months for me to finally tell my D&D group, who are, like, my closest friends in the world. And before that, it was just kind of like me starting it. But I don't know, it's the same with, like, music. Like if you build it, they will come. You know what I mean? Especially if you're passionate about it, because then even if you're not good at it at first, whatever you're doing, I think people pick up on passion, and that is attractive. Do you know what I mean? Do I go up the sand? This sucks. What do I do? The worst student in med school is still called doctor. Yep. I'm glad that's at least why they're so rigorous about getting into med school, but you're right. Can I go up the sand? Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Alright, ads are starting. Maybe I went the wrong way. Although everything was leading me here. Oh, I see it now. I gotta get across this. Okay, I can do this. Quick steps? Okay. Quick steps.
Fuck.
You've heard of baby steps, but have you heard of quick steps? Fuck. I gotta be unilateral. Balanced. As all things should be, and I'm not. A cactus. So we're getting to, like, a desert biome, yeah? What if I just... Okay, hold on, hear me out. What if I just... Fuck. So anyways, that's my talk on, hey, if you have dreams, if you want to pursue something, go do it. Post it. Get it done. This is kind of like Peak. You keep getting higher and the biomes change. Oh yeah, it is kind of like that.
Crap.
Oh wow, that was so lucky. We just hooked it on with our crotch. It do be kind of like that. Okay, come on, Nate, you can do this. I gotta be honest, I'm quite proud with the progress I've made today. I'm also not raging as much as I thought, which is a little sad because I do like the idea of raging at a rage game. But I'm sure that day will come. We got stuck at that one, like, oil barrel for a while. Well, this spells disaster, doesn't it?
Oh.
Famous last words sketches. You're so right. Maybe I turn around. Maybe I turn around. Maybe I go up here. What if I... How do I get up? You know what I mean? What is this? Nate, don't look at me like that. There's the sand. What am I supposed to do? Follow your dreams. Okay, that's just gonna send me down. Dude, I don't fucking know. Okay, maybe we tiptoe, we quick toe around the sand. Maybe this is it. You've gotten surprisingly good at this game. Thanks, Alex. Really? I can balance things out by saying to never go for your dreams. There's bills to pay. You'll never achieve them anyway.
Oh shit!
I do think to some extent you gotta be realistic about lifestyles, right? That's obvious. But hey, as a hobby even? Why was he skipping? I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at that. Okay. Nate, be cool. Yeah, I'm like Alex just starting out half sword level. Okay. The camera did something weird there, didn't it? I just want to see what's over the edge. I just want to see what's over the edge! What's that? You see that over there? It looks like a fantasy castle. Not a cat, but like a little tower. Oh my god. I don't think this is the way over, man. Why is that a street? Why is that a street light? I was doing so good. Okay, maybe. What'd I do? I go up here. This is not too bad. Now I go sideways. I made it! Take that, family evenings! How's it going, Sting? Sting, have you gotten to see your bot? Your bot lives. People were asking about it yesterday. Or not yesterday, Tuesday. Fuck, I keep doing that. Okay. That's a dog in the game. It's a dog in the game, baby. This was done. Oh my god, did you see?
No.
There she is. Okay. 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 Go away for an hour and what did I come back to? This is Nate. Oh, Isaiah, you haven't even seen the half of it, man. You should have seen the donkey dick earlier. That was nuts. That was crazy. I can still watch my streamer. I don't know, man. Sting, you're gonna be upset, man. I was gonna call it soon because I'm kind of stuck. I'm sorry. I was gonna call it soon. Hey, gang. The what? The donkey dick. And you think I'm exaggerating? Yeah, you came back to the most banal part you could have entered. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I'm not in the slightest even joking. I do think I'm gonna save and quit. Oh, that's it. It just closes. Leaving forever. Not forever. Fear not. Fret not. Hey. Hey. If you want some content, might I suggest going over to BBF, the Backyard Blanket Fort channel, and watching the VOD we did last night. It was a riot of a time. We started and completed a game. If you remember Vamp or the game Bite Night, and thank you so much for that, Echo. If you remember the game Bite Night, which had Vamp, which we have an emote for over there, you lost your watch streak. I'm so sorry. Oh no. There's Vamp. We played a sequel to that game, and it was hysterical. I recommend everybody going to watch that. It's well worth it if you want some laughs. At least I had time to say hi. I'm glad you did, Sting. I was kind of hoping you would because I wanted you to see the bot name because I know you were excited about it. I was visiting my sister Tuesday. Yesterday I met my other sister. I was visiting my sister Tuesday. Yesterday I met my other sister yesterday who was down for a few days. And tonight mom and dad came to visit so they could meet our visiting sister along with the other two of us. Wow, you've been busy then. Shit. I've been out every evening. Wow. You must be tired. I have a lot of sisters. That's cool. I just now realized that I'm going to be reading the bot as Salt Lick. It's the Salt Lick bot. Oh no. Damn. Okay, gang. Let's see if we can raid out too. Reminder that Saturday there's going to be no stream because I am hopefully, if everything goes as planned, Alyssa should be picking up her new camera. And this is the last time I'm streaming, hopefully, with this camera. If that all works out, last time I'm streaming with this guy, which would be fucking great if I'm able to pull this off. Let's hope. That'd be fantastic. Let's see if there's anybody we want to raid. Who have we got? Oh, this is someone I've wanted to raid for a while. We've got Marshmallow Dragon playing Expedition 33. Goodbye forever, camera. I do think we're going to try to use this camera. Alex brought up workshop streams where we would have this one in our hand and we can get like close up B-roll, if you will. Yeah. That'd be sick. Let's do it. Let's go raid, gang. Marshmallow Dragon is playing Expedition 33. They're doing side quests, but I've wanted to raid them for a little bit. They seem nice. So let's go say hi. Let's not do a raid message. We'll just go in and just be like, hello, or maybe like sketchy raid, but nothing too obnoxious. You know what I mean? I personally, when I get raided, I don't like the big walls of text. Not that I'm going to get upset about it, but since we're going to them, will be so cool. Exactly. But you can do a little thing. I just don't want like a 4-liner. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you decide not to keep this cam for whatever reason, I'm 100% for real. I will buy it from you, okay? I think I am going to keep this one, unfortunately. But if that ever changes, hey, I'll let the community know for sure. I will let you know. The so cool raid, exactly. Yeah, have fun with some more RPG, guys. I won't see you Saturday. Backyard Blanket Fort will be here tomorrow, though, and then I will be back Monday. Go say something nice to Marshmallow Dragon. Enjoy Expedition 33, and I will see you sometime soon. Have a great weekend. Oh, wait, I gotta press the button. I'm doing this wrong. I fucked up last time's raid, and now I'm fucking up this one, too. All right, I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. I will see you around. Bye.